Hello, hello, hello. Test. There we go. All green. Looking good. Awesome stuff. Right. Welcome to Storm King's Thunder session 9, I think we're on. 9 or 8. I'm going to say 9. But yeah, we find ourselves on Zephyros Tower. We are going to be down one player this evening, but should still be a very fun session. But yeah, I won't delay any further. We'll jump straight in. So I'll undeafen myself on Discord.
What a
The things that he didn't miss.
It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
We good to go?
Yeah. Adam's BRB names is something on mic, but we're good to go anyway.
Apparently I'm
Okey-dokey.
BRB, guys, don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Adam's BRB.
if only comes.
Screw that guy.
I mean, okay.
Please don't.
Hello. Welcome, fellow human beings and Sam.
Wait,
Wait a
What was
minute.
that for?
I
yeah,
meant to say Torvik, but I said Sam instead. Hello, fellow Sams and not
Sam, you,
Sams.
Sam, you should just be happy that we're addressing you.
Okay,
can-
so last time you came to the Tower of Zephyros, the eccentric cloud giant wizard, and then you were faced with some cultists of Yansi Bin, the Lord of Evil Air.
the Fresh Prince.
Now
of
you are
Bel-Air.
the Fresh Prince of Evil Air, and now you are currently murdering said cultists.
No
And
one
we
said they were
are
cultists.
in the middle of combat, and if my sticky note tells me right, it's Orange's turn.
Oh, boy.
So,
Leave,
good
I
luck, Adam.
believe is grappled.
I'm not gonna lie, I
He
completely
is
forgot we were
grappled.
still in combat.
How do I ungrapple someone? That is the question.
believe you have to make
Athletics.
Athletics.
It's a check.
Acrobatics, right?
It's a contested check, isn't it?
Athletics.
It depends how he's grappled. It
By the arms
Elbow lock.
conditions.
yeah.
Let me
In
have
that
Wait,
case, it's
I
a
mean,
contested strength.
just to be, it's more like he's got a jaw clamped around his throat.
So it would be strength to try and unclamp the
I
jaw
will
and move
roll
away.
a-
In that
Feels
case, it's a
grappled condition.
contested strength.
He doesn't
check.
have
If it was
any-
like
He doesn't have any points in additional strength, so it's just a straight D20 for him.
Good luck, buddy.
Oh no, he fails.
No.
He fails miserably.
Oh my
Not good.
god, that's a good start to the session.
It's
man.
getting
This-
strong.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Let's get
This
them out of the
guy
way
is
now.
falls
So
unconscious.
fucked.
He's
This
been
guy is
grappled so
so
tight he falls
fucked.
unconscious.
This guy is so fucked.
I know that says 20. It's a shame that it wasn't a natural 20 though.
In fact, he's so fucked that the next attack made against him will be a crit, regardless of what you roll.
Oh. Where is he? Which colour is this?
It's orange, the guy
Speaking
underneath
of
me.
which, Max, you're up.
Max, though, to be fair, the last time in a campaign, we automatic crit if you hit someone. The people missed twice in a row.
Yep.
Oh, you can't
Nobody
quite see
bothered to
him,
actually
Max.
No,
It's a
I
giant
know.
smoke cloud in the way.
That I made a guaranteed crit. Nobody actually bothered to attack, so let's see
Real
if Max
quick,
does this time.
This cloud,
What's up?
is it still here? Like, is that... It's been a
It
lot of
just
rounds of
continued.
combat.
It lasts for a minute. It's like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've
Alright,
only
yeah,
had
it's
like
probably got a while still.
three rounds
Wow.
of combat, maybe.
Guess what? I'm gonna... Oh god, how are we doing movement again? 5,
It's
Each
double
box is
movement.
10.
It's
15,
double movement.
20,
Yeah.
25, right?
hmm
I have 30, so,
So
I can
you're
move here.
on the table.
I'm under the table, emerging from the table.
So you're under the table rather than on. So I thought Kronk would be the kind of person that would jump
Oh,
on
no,
the
no.
table.
No, that requires too much effort for Kronk.
The table dies.
And
I mean,
probably
also,
involves
it
me
isn't the
rolling
table,
dice,
like,
which is
really
never a good
high.
sign. Yeah, it's a
Deck
giant size
dice as
table,
well.
Let's see if you do better than a nat 1.
Well, the thing is, though, seeing as you're so good at rolling dice today, Ant, I'm going to toll the dead. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 14.
Oh,
Alright. Let's roll 20.
Ah,
But
Oh!
it's fine because you hit him anyway because he's grappled and it's a guaranteed crit. So
saving
enjoy
throw.
smacking
It's a
his-
saving throw. Unfortunately,
fine.
I don't get to use it. It will have to be someone else's that consumes that.
Alright, fair enough. Are you going to
And
do anything else?
everyone else looking good on health?
Yeah, I'm full.
Yeah,
Amazingly, I'm full as well.
that is me done in that case. I need to get some battle music on the
I
go.
mean, technically I'm not, but I'm also at 40 HP and still
It was a seldom
Ah, you're
loads.
fine.
Yeah.
Nathan,
Yeah, I've-
what would you like to do? It's Strom's turn.
Oh, it is?
It is indeed Strom's
Oh.
turn.
Oh, well, he's still raging.
He is very much still raging.
And
You
wait,
have
my bonus
3
action
enemies
is
here.
the teleporting one.
Oh yes, it is.
I need
You
to-
can teleport over here and murder this guy.
I could do, but there's purple right in front of me, so I'd bother with that.
I mean, you can do that if you want.
And because
Fine, I don't mind. Go on.
I want to get this, if I can, I'm gonna make attack with reckless, so I get advantage on it.
So who are you attacking?
Purple.
Okay, go for it.
Please work. It's not hashtag Wolven Great Axe anymore. It's
Oh, you
Hey,
fixed
it's
it.
21.
Hey.
That's almost a free.
Uh,
Guys hate.
yeah, that's fine. It hits.
okay.
Even on advantage, is like, ooh, but I could miss. Ooh.
I really could. 12,
He's just showing off now.
Yeah.
yeah, 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next attacks against me have advantage as well.
Oh, lovely. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
you
here to
going-
be impact.
Are you going to do anything else?
Obligatory teleport.
Obligatory teleport? Do I? Alright, I'll teleport here.
Behind him.
I'll teleport to the other side of him.
Okay. Adam,
Why not?
what would you like
Still
to do?
quite confused.
Well, I'm running through my melee weapon options. Oh, I have a hand axe. Okay, never mind.
You have
I thought it was
teeth.
about to be. I do have teeth. And actually, my bite attack is a 1d6, which is just as good as a hand axe, so I'm going to resume.
You're going to bite him, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, make a roll
Ye-
anyway. Purely because if you roll a crit, then you'll do quadruple damage rather than double
he's
damage.
Oh
crap.
my god.
You get advantage
Good
because he's
grief.
Do I have
crap.
advantage because he's grappled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you do.
If he's prone, then you do.
I mean,
Go
yeah,
for
yeah,
it.
Melee attacks get advantage.
No, I think grappled you also gain advantage.
that's more like
Oh,
it.
he's gonna hit anyway with that.
Yeah, I
That
mean
is
it's
an
not a
auto
natural
crit, right?
20, but
Yeah,
you
but if
crit
you've got the
anyway, so you
natural
get to
20,
do double damage.
If you've got the
Can't
natural
say.
20, it's for the
Oh,
spreadsheet.
double dice, sorry.
Double dice. Oh, well, then.
Yeah, double
What?
dice.
That
So
has
Hey,
eight
the
it's very
extra.
consistent.
It's 6 total, I think, right? Because it doesn't. He only adds the +2 once.
That sounds about right, yeah.
Oh, it would be 6.
So it's wait, what?
It's
And that has
six,
+2 on each, so it's 6 total.
yeah, the proficiency.
That's disappointing.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's a d6, so it's not going to be excellent.
I'm pretty sure if you would have
You know it's bad when the DM gives you an auto crit and it just turns around and says, "Well, that was disappointing damage."
that was very disappointing.
I'm not using my longbow, guys. What do you want from me?
To use your longbow.
Actually,
we
that
want
is
a
a
chance to
good
catch
point.
up on the
Thank
DPS meters.
no, there is something that you guys reminded me about because I haven't played this character in frickin' yonks, which is where's my Colossus Slayer?
Oh yeah.
He is
Oh,
damaged.
yeah, he is
He is
damaged. You still
damaged.
get that? What the fuck?
You get a double Colossus as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you do.
so that's
That's
an extra 10 damage.
There
There we go. That's
There
the lizard
it
we
is.
know we've come to know and love.
As I say, that wasn't right.
I mean, he's looking very shaky. He's
It did
probably
feel
going to
very
die
low.
soon.
Like Corback pumps out the damage. You just look at it, it's like, really? Corback, is that it? Come on.
369 points of damage.
Yeah,
bit
that's a
rusty.
lot.
Alright, anything else you would like to do, Adam?
I think we'll call it there for now for first round of combat.
Okay. Ames, what would you like to do?
16 points of damage for biting a bloke in the neck. That seems alright for me.
Give
Ames is not here right now.
Hello, I
Ames'
am
got
here.
EXE has stopped working.
Can I throw my javelin?
You
Where even are
can.
you?
Pardon?
She's over here.
Yeah, I can't see where I am.
You're over here.
On the right hand
Uh,
side.
Where there's a
Wait,
rainbow
can-
of pings going on.
Ah, yes. Okay, I've scrolled down. Now I can see where I am. Right.
What the
can
hell is
I-
going on over here in this melee?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. God,
I
is
don't,
Two bears, two
I
druids,
don't have my
teleporting
sheet.
barbarian.
I don't have my sheet of what I can do, but I know that I can throw a javelin. So can I throw a javelin, please?
I mean, you're more likely to poke a guy in the gut with it because you're at point blank with him. But
No, it's 5 feet, 10
or-
feet across the bow.
Yeah, but I think they're still adjacent.
Yeah, they're adjacent. It's
Oh,
just the model's a bit weird.
Wild, or
yeah.
wild shape. Can
Yeah.
I turn into a bear, please?
Certainly
Yes,
can.
you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's 2 of them.
There's 3 of them.
Hold on.
Yeah, there's a projected enemy as well.
Oh, guess it'll be bear.
There'll be a black
Amy,
bear as well.
give me a sec. I'm just gonna send you.
Oh, I have it, Sam. It's just I'm logging into Discord because I was busy doing something.
Oh, you've got the bear stats.
Yeah, I have bear stats.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
can.
So
that's
when,
When you're a
when,
bear,
you,
you
when you
become bear.
transform into a bear, you you gain the
You
stats
get
of a
bear
bear.
stats.
There's also bear stats for
I'll
Anthony
s-
if he doesn't have them
I'll
for
send
enemy.
it. I'll send it to you.
Oh,
Yes,
cool.
that would be helpful.
I didn't even know that. That's
Yeah,
nice.
they're
gonna
in
be
the
honest.
I'm pretty sure at this point she's just going to rip out some throats, but you know.
Well, it's just if
Of
you-
all the starting
what I came
classes,
here
you
to
could have
do.
given someone Sam.
Yes.
That's what I came here to do.
It should have just rogue. Rogue is like the easiest and one of the most dirtiest classes you can play.
Fucking rogues,
Alright,
I hate rogues.
You're shapeshifting into a bear, right?
Yeah, and it
Okay.
strength is 19 plus 4. Dexterity is
What bear are you looking at? Jesus Christ.
I think it should be a black bear rather than
Wait,
a brown bear.
what level are we? I just need to make sure
You're
that
level 4.
I just want to double check that you can change into a bear.
You're level 4.
Yeah. Druid.
She's not a circle of.
Yeah.
Is she a
Yeah,
black
that's-
bear or a
She-
brown bear?
Oh wait, she
What's the
Wait,
maximum challenge and rating you can go?
yeah she's not she's land circle of land, not
Okay, so how
not
high
moon, so
challenge rating can you go?
It's only a half that she can
She
change.
can be
You
a
can
black
you can be a
bear
black
then.
bear. You can
Which
be
is the
one.
way
Yeah.
you guys put it in the
Because that's half challenge rating.
So
your strength's only 15, unfortunately.
did you say black bear?
Yes.
Yeah,
Also, while we're figuring this out, I learned something very interesting yesterday in Icewind Dale. Apparently, if you were to hold your token with left click, as if you were going to move it, if you were then to hold the right mouse click as well, it'll draw a way. Click it once, it'll draw how far you walk, and it'll plot a course if you right click several times.
Oh yeah. I did know that. 'Cause I
Oh,
used it
wait,
before.
what?
I only just learned about it. It's really wonky on this map, obviously, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
My root planned outpost.
Wait,
oh
can you
my
say that?
word!
Wait. Say that again. for
Strom,
me?
stop, strom.
So what are you doing? What? How do you do that?
So if you hold left click on the token, what you can do is you can plot its movement. So what I'm doing is right click here. I'm gonna it didn't do that. Right click there, right click there, and then right click back, and then you'll might do some animating weird stuff on your screen. There we go.
Right, why did you not move? Why did the token not move?
Oh
Holy
no!
Oh no.
shit.
I'm gonna cancel mine. That's
Max,
a
what
lot.
have you done?
Black
Right, sorry guys, gotta be right back.
Alright. So, Ames Gar is now a black bear.
Yeah.
So
and
what would you
actually,
like to do as a black bear?
multi-attack, and the bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws.
Nice.
Okay. So roll your bite attack first. So you get a +4 to hit.
So, sorry, what was that? So,
Flash,
gets a-
roll 1d20 plus
Plus
4.
Also,
Why
who are you
+4?
attacking?
That's
Because
the
it gets
its modifier.
It gets a +4 to hit.
Black bear is +3.
Plus 4.
And it's +4.
no, black bears for strength is plus.
No. We're not talking about strength. We're talking about the modifier to hit.
What?
Fine.
Black bears get proficiency bonus plus
Yeah.
Q,
They're +4. Trust. We know what we're doing.
I, mean,
I played a
I'm
druid
literally-
very
I'm literally-
briefly, and then it died.
I mean, I'm literally looking at it here. It says melee weapon attack +3 to hit, reach 5 foot on target.
Send me the
hit.
link.
We'll
Are you
Uh,
looking at a
it's-
different bear?
Yes.
I'm looking at the
We're looking
black,
at D&D
black bear.
Beyond Black Bear.
I was looking. I'm looking at it on roll 20, and it says it's +3 to hit.
It's definitely +4.
Oh.
Oh, you still definitely hit
So-
that. That's a 22.
No, no.
Also, who are you
Is that-
attacking? Who are you attacking?
I put
No,
it in
yeah,
chat.
I think it's
I
yellow,
put the
isn't
one
it?
that I put the one that I'm looking at in chat channel.
Yes, the one
Okay.
Are
Sam's
you
looking at
attacking? Are you attacking yellow aims?
Yep.
Okay, yep, that hits.
No, the one Sam is looking at, is +3, but the one the rest of us are looking.
Why is
So
on
it is.
+3?
It does 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage. So roll
Everything else-
1d6
Wait, but I put-
plus 2.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah.
That's the
Roll-
damage it deals for that attack.
Roll.
Everything
sorry,
else is the same apart from the +to hit.
Sorry, roll slash.
Slash
and
roll
Slash
One.
roll.
D6
roll. 1d6. Yeah.
plus
Plus
2.
Plus
2.
2.
Why is that different?
Oh, not quite.
No space in between the 1 and the D6.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Oh, okay, sorry.
It's alright.
Like that, except with the slash roll.
Wait, slash roll 1d6 plus. And then space for +2.
No, no space.
Okay.
I
Thanks.
don't think it matters if you have a space.
There we go.
damage.
Nice.
Okay. Cool, and then you get to make your next attack.
So
Which
roll a
is
D20 again,
claws.
+4, I think.
So again, slash roll 1d20 plus 4.
Plus 4, got it, thanks.
Oh,
That's so sad.
Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And
would you like to do anything else with your turn?
Nope, I'm good. Oh yeah, no, I do it. Just a massive roar as a bear.
hell yeah.
Very intimidating.
That I know for a
know
fact
why.
you can do that as a free action, so you can do that all the time.
Yeah.
Just roar constantly.
Are you saying I can roar normally?
I mean, you can. It doesn't really do anything, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Roll of intimidation.
if you want
Well-
to actually try and scare them with a roar, you can do that on your
Wait.
next turn.
Wait, you know I can.
sure.
Wait, you know I can roar. You heard me sing. What? Anyway,
Okay. Ben.
Oh,
Howdy,
me.
guys.
It's
Wow.
Ben.
Okay. So,
And just reminding you, you've got control of my Tides of Chaos.
Yes, I know.
this is the.
Don't worry.
Just
Oh,
reminding
right.
you
So
before I
five-
forgot.
Shit, I forgot I'm standing next to him.
I know exactly when your Tides of Chaos is going off this session. Don't worry, I've got it planned out.
Oh, that's scary.
10,
How much health have I
and there's a
got?
circle there. So 5.
Not enough.
10.
Not enough.
Oh wait, I know what I can do using the new trick I just learned. I think.
No, you can't do the,
No,
the
'cause it
click
scales
and-
wrong.
right because the map scales wrong.
I see.
You've cut his
Okay,
change.
well 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm told. No, I'm not gonna move. I'm told the dead this boy he needs to make a wisdom save of 13.
Oh,
Ah,
dear.
yours is worse than mine, but it probably will fail on yours. Make me very sad.
Of course, like right now. Watch this.
Damn it!
Yep.
God damn it!
And because he's taken damage,
What's
he
even
takes
the point of
1d12.
Croak, honest?
Pretty knows what's up. He takes
Oh
11
my
damage.
God.
You know how it's Toll the Dead? Well, he's
Mhm.
actually dead now.
Sorry.
He
So
just
that
kind
was-
of. He hears this strange ringing and then just collapses on the floor. in
He was
front of
already on the
Tollback.
floor. He just gave up the ghost.
Bonk.
25.
He had like 7.5
13.
foot of lizard just on him.
Um,
He wasn't getting up.
no, he really wasn't.
He had like 4 HP, by the way.
No, he has none.
Okay,
Um,
that's not-
Rated.
and then I will point my hand at Strom, and the necklace will pulse. and Strom has advantage on his next turn.
Oh, lovely.
Sure.
Trump always has disadvantage. Or disadvantage? Advantage. Well, he rolls like he has disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, I really do. I was going to have it anyway, but that means I don't need to give them advantage next time.
Little thing
You have advantage, and that'll be my turn done.
Okay, hold
I can't get this pathing thing to work.
When you hear
I
something,
wouldn't. Yeah, we'll give it a go on the start
on.
stuff.
Okay,
when-
so Debbie is here. So I'm just going to assume she's going to attack Pink.
Rip is thrown out as a but jeez.
Oh god, here we go.
Really cool.
That
Doesn't
is
show
a
an animation on my side, but oh well.
No, it does which is the
It,
shit.
it doesn't on your own side though.
plus
What's the point?
For your GM.
5 damage. -5, then she rolls another 1d20 plus 4.
Get him, Nanami, Debbie B. She's doing it.
Is it going to be an unfortunate case where when Nanami's being... Never mind. It's 2d4 for claws.
Then
Yeah,
she
you
is...
rolled the wrong dice.
Oh wait, was it 2d4?
It's 2d4,
2d4,
plus 2
yeah.
for claws. So.
By the power vested in me, I roll max damage here.
Dash roll
I
2.
mean, I was about to say it would be embarrassing if Anthony rolled better damage than Nanami.
2, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
2d4.
That's
Told you.
Oh,
You can trust
Holy
Pyrian, he knows
shit.
what's up.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
if only you should have thing
Pink
that
is
you have,
dead.
you know.
Pink is dead.
Just
Oh,
rips his
shit.
throat out again.
Yeah. Nanami just rips his throat out and lets out
Not
a
again.
guttural roar.
Not
Because
again.
I assume that's what Nanami would do.
There's just bears roaring everywhere.
No, what's going on?
So much.
Okay, it's Purple's turn. Purple is going to attack fake Nanami.
Banami. Banami. Banami.
Fuck his
Banami.
bonuses.
This corner has been a mess the entire time.
It really has.
Oh,
So yeah, in
chaos.
this corner we have 3 bears, 2 cultists, Belair.
Hit Nanami, I believe. What's
AC is 11.
yeah?
Yeah, they're super easy to hit, but they're really tanky, like HP wise.
And then it does. Give me a second.
Illusory Nanami needs a nerf.
Yeah.
Banami.
6 plus 1.
There has to be some kind of intelligence check to figure out
Usually
if that's
Nanami vanishes as Purple makes contact with it because it is out of hit points. And Bear Nanami lets out sad Debbie noises.
Purple finally realizes I'm an idiot.
Just pretend that you can hear sad Debbie noises going on.
Oh, bro, you hit that bear so hard it vanished.
Is that what we need to do? We need to get sound clips of people and like sad Debbie noises playing.
Okay, it is Yellow's turn. Yellow is going to turn and face Strom.
Do it.
Gets advantage, right?
Does get advantage.
Yep.
Yeah. Crit me, do it. You arm. See?
Nope, it still hits.
So, what do you mean? My AC is much higher. No, yes, of course it is.
7 damage.
What the
Half.
hell?
Okay, 3 damage.
Can I retroactively do something thinking about it?
Yes.
Because me as a player forgot that Strom can just give himself advantage. If it's okay with everyone, could I give that to Korvac instead, or would we like to
Yes.
keep with how it is?
I mean, I was gonna.
Tides of fate twist and turn, and Korvac finds himself with advantage instead of Strom.
It's just because I think they're going to die this round anyway, Nathan.
I mean, yeah.
Might as well get it out the way.
Okay, Sam,
Yes.
what
Yes.
we're talking Fireball!
If you fireball us, I'm coming to kill you. I don't care that
Uh,
Debbie's not here. I'm doing it. I know you can't do it.
Well, that's the thing you see about wild magic sorcerers. They
Yeah,
can.
but he'll do it on himself, won't he? And that's fine. He just kills
Yeah.
I'm
Tom.
in range.
He'll just kill Max instead.
Yeah. I don't care about that.
I do not approve of this. He hasn't paid
yeah,
me
I
enough for this.
shall cast.
You're going to be going to
Firebolt.
die.
Okay, I'm gonna walk a bit to this way, and
Oh boy.
I am going to firebolt purple.
Okay, go for it.
So,
It's a can. He's playing it safe because it's a cantrip.
I mean,
Just stick next to
it's
her.
more the fact we're pretty much done with this combat, and I don't want to use any more spell slots because I don't know when we're taking a long rest next. Slash roll 1.
Never.
20
I never take
plus-
Hundreds of short rests.
If only we had a warlock, we'd be fine, but no.
Hey, nice. Why'd you roll so well in this campaign?
Is a hit, so
I don't.
Well, he didn't
I-
to begin with, he rolled
It's
God
the
awful.
curse of Strahd. The blessing of Strahd.
It's
Yeah.
1d10, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
Five up.
this
Good spell. There it is.
Well,
There's Sam.
okay.
Sadly, no.
Take 1 damage.
sorry, Sam. Kind of.
That was a really accurate, spark.
Alright. Do you want to do anything else?
Just lights a match and throws it at them.
Did more damage than my lightning bolt, didn't it?
I'm gonna look at my wand and be like, hey, is this thing broken? And I'm gonna just tap it in my hand. Stop it!
That was a perfect time for a wild magic surge.
I know exactly when it's going to be used, so I got this.
Yeah, I mean, I think it can only be done after I've cast a first level spell.
I'm pretty sure the DM gets to decide that.
Yeah.
It's
Fair
true.
enough.
I've already planned it out. You're not ruining this for me, Sam.
Okay.
Okay.
To be honest, even if you don't have control, of it, you can just make me wild surge.
I know. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the right time for it. Like I said, it's all planned.
Yeah, Sam,
worry.
you don't need to worry. Everyone around you does that.
Yes, that's true. All right. You guys do
I mean,
anything
what-
else?
I
You know,
do
I'm
need to
not
worry
scared.
because I have a potential opportunity to fireball on myself.
You're right, sorry, I don't need to worry, because if you get fireballed... that's-
I'm not scared of Ree. I'm scared of Torvik.
In the meantime,
Bree is about
Matt.
180 feet away from everyone.
it's true. Max,
Stealthy with no
what
intelligence.
would
It's brilliant.
you like to do?
Trying to think. 5, 10. Closest I can get is here.
Oh.
And I'm going around the circle, that's why I can only go that far.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Otherwise I'll be like over here somewhere. I'm gonna toll the dead purple. Wisdom saving throw DC is 14.
Oh, that is-
Oh!
That one. So
Doesn't do
yeah,
any
that's a
bonuses
crit.
for me, I'm afraid, but
Nope, but I'm making that a crit because I rolled a nat one. So you get to
Oh.
crit your total dead.
shit.
Toll.
Okay. It has
Murdered
taken
this guy.
damage, I presume, right? Storm's probably beaten
yeah,
his ass at least once.
He took 1 damage from Torvik last
Oh,
turn.
perfect.
Then no enemies
Yeah.
tore his throat out.
13 necrotic.
It's amazing how with double dice you still do just 1 above.
Well, it averages us 6 per, so
Yeah.
it's above average still.
So with
I'll
two
take those on the
two
cantrip.
dice, that is about so.
You did 2-1 up after...
Would you like to do anything else, Max?
No, I'm all good. I am a cleric.
Okay.
I have very little bonus actions.
Nathan,
Oh, yes.
how would you like to murder today?
By teleporting.
Yes, I approve.
Into the
Where are you
circle of
going
death.
to teleport?
Yes. I would like to teleport here, please.
Happy if you really want to.
Nope. I don't want to.
Immediately teleports back up and starts free falling again.
Now
Has to
you're
keep
playing.
punching
Last
himself.
episode of Futurama, just the endless falling loop.
It's like when you get a really bad quick save in a game.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I have been falling for 30 minutes.
No, the thing is, eventually rage would run out, and I'd still...
No, you just have to keep punching yourself until you're unconscious
Alright.
and you can't feel yourself
Rage
die.
is replaced with fear.
Well,
What you get?
I will... why not teleport? But we'll teleport 5 feet taken.
Okay, sure.
And because, he tried to hurt me last time, but he failed miserably, I'm going to recklessly attack. Yellow.
Go for
Wait,
it.
is yellow in here or here?
He's
Because
here,
you'd have
he's-
advantage anyway.
He's literally here.
Oh, no,
He-
never mind.
He's on the
Um,
square.
Even if he was next to
You're right, that's fair enough.
Yeah, that's a hit.
1d12 plus 4, 9 points of
9 points of strong damage.
Strom damage. It's its own unique type of damage.
True. And will Strom be murdering anything else today?
No, I will not.
Okay. Adam. What would Callback like to murder?
Clawback or Skulk over here. I could shoot a purple.
You have advantage, remember.
Yes,
Don't
I do.
forget your hunter's mark.
I don't think I've actually used it because it's a fucking spell.
Ah,
Are you sure?
don't forget your hunter's mark.
I haven't. No, I've got my spell slots are full, empty
okay.
rather. So I haven't used Hunter's Mark.
Fair enough.
Right now, how do I? Let's see if this works because it's a little bit weird. I didn't roll over here, so I'm gonna roll it. Well, I'm glad I didn't roll that. Fucking hell. Alright, that's an 18.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Let's just see if I can get any better.
Make sure you include your Colossus Slayer damage as well.
Yeah, no, the other one was sadly 17. So let's start with that.
Oh,
15. 15.
Nice.
That's
a
a lot
lot
of damage.
Lots of damage, Jesus.
He really does.
Purple is not looking in a good way right now. Mostly because he's got an arrow somewhere through his body.
And his throat's missing.
Yeah,
Like
that's
a large chunk missing from his side where an axe went in.
It's amazing how he's still standing, really.
Actually, yeah, to be honest.
Would you like to do anything else?
Can we
Uh,
replace Torvik with this guy then?
That is pretty much all a callback does, as is well established in
Alright,
the universe.
He does it
Then
very well.
we are back to Ames. What would our resident second bear like to do today?
Auxiliary bear. You know, you gotta keep her
True.
around. She's
Well,
muted,
attach a
so we'll see
cannon
what
to
happens
her.
from here.
By the garbage.
Is muted.
Hey, mate.
He's trying to unmute that the whole time. Right. Please can I? I'm still a bear, so I would like to bite.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so it's just a normal roll. Or just a
So
normal.
1d20 plus 4.
Yeah.
If you don't want to
Thank
type it
you.
over and over again, if you click on the chat box and click up on your arrow key, it'll go through the last things you've typed. So it's an easy way if you're lazy like me and you don't want to type the same thing over and over again.
That's cool.
Yeah, hear that, Amy? You're lazy.
Shut up, Sam. You're lazy. And I
I'm
got an
afraid that is a miss.
Wow.
Fail.
You still get
You
it.
do have your claws
So
though.
lazy.
You do have your claw attack.
Do I have my claw attack?
Yes.
What's that?
1d20 plus 4.
Something.
Yep. Same again.
Oh, it's
Same again.
Same again, but different damage.
okay. Boom.
Oh, that's bad.
Is a hit.
Ooh. Yeah. What's the mark of it being a hit? Is it like? Is
It
above
has
10?
to meet the enemy's armor class or beat the enemy's armor class. And you
Oh,
don't necessarily know what the enemy AC is, but I tell you if it hits or not, basically. And that's a hit.
Okay.
So you either met or beat the enemy's armor class.
Basically, you figure it out by process of elimination eventually.
Yeah, basically.
Is it me fighting yellow and Strom fighting purple?
Yeah,
I'm
but
fine.
Strom's fighting
Right.
anything that he takes fancy at the time.
It's true. You're all fighting everything.
Strom likes fighting.
So do 2d4 plus 2 damage to
Strom
yellow.
likes fighting and poking turtles.
Okay. Sorry. Slash roll 2d
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. I feel like this is wrong. Oh, okay.
No, that's right.
Right.
It's nearly next
Okay.
damage.
Nice. So what was that for?
That was the damage you dealt to yellow with your claw attack.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Would you like to do anything else? Like roar aggressively at him?
I'd like to run round him 3 times just to confuse him.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Maybe on the second running round I'll start skipping. You know, just to
Just skipping.
It stands up on 2 legs and starts skipping.
Confused by this
Yeah,
bear
100%.
skipping around him.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you've never seen a bear skipping, you just haven't lived, right?
He's never seen a bear skip before.
Oh,
Ben, have you ever seen a bear skip before?
Always.
It's strong.
Alright. What would you like to do?
Also skip back a bit now.
Why
Let's
can't you
see.
skip like a bear?
Because
Me.
he's a human, not a bear.
Because Pyrian most definitely is not a bear.
It's true.
And then he
Well,
As
really
far
what-
as you're aware, anyway.
Very
What
sure
are you?
bear.
Like, what's your character? Like, what? Like, elf or?
He's a
Could be
human.
anything really.
No, but like, what are you
Um,
now?
I'm Ben. It's 5.
He's a
God.
His character's kind of like a mystery, an enigma at the moment.
He's just a guy.
Well-
Don't worry about it.
You're clearly not that great if you can't skip like a bear.
It's true. I
About
cannot. In my
Isn't
head,
that
he'll just
crazy?
in his own head, he'll minor illusion of bear skipping. But what he will actually do is Shaun of the Dead on Mr. Purple
Okay.
with 13 save. I think he'll have 16 save this time.
That's a 5.
Close enough.
That's just 11 less, so he takes 1d12 damage.
That sounds
And you'll
so...
take 11.
Or he'll take 5.
4.
He
I was
takes
gonna
4.
think
And
And,
again,
well,
it's this mysterious bell sound, and then he just dies.
Aside from that, holy shit. Where was I
3
before
HP,
that?
so you did 1 extra damage.
Hey. I don't remember where I was before this. Does anyone know?
About here-ish or here?
So probably like 15, 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement, so 25, 30. And I'll wait there.
Okay. Nana Debbie.
Debonair Nami. Debonair
Oh,
Nami.
Oh yeah, where is she, by the way?
Nana Debbie. It's her boyfriend's
birthday. So I imagine she's having toast or crackers or something, I don't know.
20
Oh no.
plus 4. That is not a hit. Debbie makes
Jeez,
Debbie
he's
Want
going
a
in a-
cheesecake now?
Oh, what
is-
does that mean, Adam?
It's
Oh,
a
no.
cake, but with like
Jeez.
God, what sort of use for making this cheesecake?
and she proceeds to rip this guy's throat out, and he's dead. And you
Imagine
guys are
dying.
now out of combat.
Somebody should probably fix the hole in the floor.
Somebody should probably fix this misty green ring. Like that.
Yes,
Well,
that too.
Surprised Torvik didn't immediately start looting the bodies.
speaking of looting the body, Strom
And do.
is going to sit down and rest his new Great Axe across his lap and just sit there for a few moments.
Speaking of looting the bodies, I would like to loot the bodies.
There we go.
Are you looting all of the bodies? Some of the bodies?
As many as I can get round.
I would like to go to where Big Guy died and see if I can find orders or something.
Okay. Sam, roll 90-10 for me, please.
I will say as well, while this is there, well, Strom will have gathered up.
You find total of 46 silver.
No.
Oh, nice.
When Strom's finished doing what he's doing, watching himself, we'll start to gather up the bodies, particularly on the bottom side of this building, and try and drag them all to this area.
I was going to say, you're going to chuck them out the moon door by any chance.
Probably. That he's going to start gathering them up, but that will happen as time goes on. Like Pyrian has time to do his stuff before that happens.
I'm just searching
Ben,
one
can
guy.
you roll a d20 for me, please? Just a
Sure
flat
thing.
d20.
Cool, Buck's just gonna let out a yawn and sit down.
Natural 20.
Oh, damn!
Shit.
Oh,
You
yeah, that's
find-
the first one.
You find some very
Wow.
detailed orders about the fact that they want Cloud Giant allies to help the Prince of Evil Air, Yancy Bin, restore the world to its primal state of air. They're not exactly sure in the orders. It doesn't describe how it's going to happen, just that it's going to happen, and to gather as many air-based allies as possible. And there's some maps
Just go for
on
a
there
theme,
as
really,
well
aren't they?
about different potential cloud giants they could go and meet, but there's not any further information in terms of whether or not they've actually visited those giants or what the outcome was.
Okay, so they want Cloud Giant allies to aid evil air dude.
To restore the world to its state of primal air.
Restore. Okay, thank you.
Of evil hair.
Evil hair, yes.
A state of evil hair.
Does he have anybody on him? Fuck it. Or did Torvik get it all?
No, Torvik nicked it all whilst you weren't looking.
That's fine.
And yeah, Strom.
You do find a small vial of pixie dust on him, though, with about
Pixie dust.
2 dashes of pixie dust left.
I mean, Pyrian would have gotten to that body before Torvik did. If Pyrian had it straight to him.
That's fine. I'm not interested in the money that much.
I mean, Torvik is quite remarkable in his ability to make
So,
or anyone has a chance
was that
of doing anything.
two vials of pixie dust, or
No,
a vial
no,
of pixie dust with 2 dashes?
Yeah, a vial of pixie dust with 2
Come in.
dashes, 2 pinches.
Go on,
Thank
take
you.
a look at outside just to see if
One
there's
second,
anything
I'll
else
read this
hanging
out.
about.
There's mostly just clouds. That's it, really. Just a lot of clouds. Just air. Clouds. It seems to be quite a pleasant day. If you had hair, your hair would be whipping. But as it stands, I'm assuming
it's
Cormac
just
has no hair.
neighing instead.
Just as a
Yes.
note, Anthony, when Strom has gathered all the bodies up, are all of them human in appearance?
Yes.
Okay.
Some of them are variant humans, but they are all humans. There's no other races.
Well, I'm just thinking human clothes would fit Strom a bit better than dwarf clothes.
I mean, if you want to, bear in mind they all have a very similar outfit, and it's very cult-like in appearance. So,
It's got
And
plenty
whilst
of
the
fucking
clothes would
holes in them.
probably fit you, there's also some like stab wounds. Like some have blood seeping into them. You know, all
Most
that
of the
kind
trousers should be alright though.
Well, yeah, that's
So
the
yes, they would fit you, but if you wear the entire get-up, you'll look like a cult member, and that may draw some unwanted attention.
What's a cult? Yeah, gonna look for clothes that are the most intact. in this body, and
You
look
managed to
most likely-
find one pair of trousers with only a small bit of blood splattered on the leg.
You know, a little bit of blood's okay. I mean, if the entire thing is caked in it, maybe not that, just now.
I mean, there are 1 or 2 pairs caked in blood, and 1 pair noticeably soaked with urine.
Oh yeah, we'll stay away from those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, but clothes that would fit much, not perfectly fit him, but fit him much better than his current
You
outfit.
managed to find a pair of trousers. They're a tiny bit baggy, but otherwise okay. And a shirt that's a little bit tight, but is otherwise comfortable fit.
I suppose, well,
Yes, they were then.
upon finding these clothes, Strom is going to, start to change into them. So,
Okay. You hear an odd sound as Zephyros appears back in the circle and
His
steps
face is ridiculous.
genially out of the circle, and he looks around and sees the bodies. Kind of looks around at all of you, goes, "What happened here?"
I'm getting changed.
Oh, wait, that's not how Pyrian sounds. Hold on. If someone wants to speak, let me prep my voice for this fucker.
Slightly camp, but
They, the cultists, they attacked for some reason, I think. Is that what
They
happened? That was 2
wouldn't
weeks
take
ago.
no for an answer.
Wispy beard.
Wait, out of character.
Yeah.
So,
What's
Out
going
of
Yeah.
character, was that actually what happened? I
Yes.
can't remember.
yes, it was.
Okay.
The cultists of evil hair. But what's a cult? Strom doesn't know, so he's wearing their clothes.
Well, by all accounts, no loss. I consulted with the other planes, and they seemed to tell me that Yansibin was not up to much good. So I would have rejected these cultists. I doubt they would have taken that very well. And
With
then
all
he
due
kind of-
respect, Sephiroth, he is a deity of evil air. That should have been a no-brainer.
Evil hair.
he kind of looks at Kronk with a strange look, and even though you're not experienced with the wizardly ways, you see his eyes are kind of a little bit crossed, and you can tell that he's probably not quite as sane of mind as you might like to think he would be.
Oh, good.
He then proceeds to stroll genially over to Pyrian and hands him a tome. This is for you, young one.
Oh, what's this?
It is
It's the book you asked for.
a book that contains a spell that you might find useful, so long as you can read Giant.
I can sort that out. Thank you. Would you like payment?
No. It's a pleasure to share knowledge with another of the mystic arts.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
So he's
Start
going
kicking
to
the
hand
bodies in
you
the
a
hole.
tome, so you can put that in your inventory and see if you can figure out what that tome is.
Well, immediately if people are like gathering or whatever, Piran will come, sit down here, and start ritual casting comprehend languages.
I mean, I'm going to start kicking the bodies into the hole now that I've got my clothes on.
Zephyros is going
Kronk will
to
100% join you with that.
Zephyros is going to wave his hand and levitate some of the bodies down the hole as well,
It just takes the fun
until
out.
eventually all the bodies.
In different ways, see who scored the most points.
Well, there's only 9 bodies, so
He
it
just
doesn't
comes
take
in here and is trying to take the
And then he's going to take his place upon his seat and sit himself down in a very Skyrim Jarl-like manner, hand stroking his beard,
your bulk.
contemplating.
How long have we got like on this? How long have we been in this on this journey, or going to be on this overdeveloped
how long have
ferry
you-
for?
How long you've been on here? Not too long, maybe an hour or so. How long you're going to be on here? Well, that's something you might want to ask Zephyros.
I think he did mention, but like it's been 2 weeks.
I don't
No, he
know if
didn't
we
Yeah, I
mention.
think he did mention.
time on here
No, he
already.
didn't mention how long it would take to get there. He said he was going to take you there. He didn't mention how long it would
I
take.
I'm
think
sure.
Have we already been
I'm
on
pretty
this
sure we
break?
asked.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure we had
Okay.
already asked.
So the journey to Golden Fields is about 3 days.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well,
Right. Well,
Sean's going to take his
I-
seat by the exit and just sit for
can
Yeah.
I spend some time turning these 2 extraordinarily large bat wings in my inventory into like a pair of cloaks? Because
Yes, by all means.
just using my lizard folk arts.
You now have
I
a
will.
bat
I will
cloak,
spend some time sitting down on a corner polishing my coin.
and whenever you jump out of stealth, Adam, you have to yell, "I'm Batman!"
I don't know what I'm doing with them yet. I'm just crafting them into it because seems like something he would do, I guess.
Ben, would you like me to message you individually with what spell was in there, or would you like me to tell it to the group?
No, you can say it out loud. That's fine.
Okay, so after you spent the requisite 10 minutes comprehending languages, you have a flip through the book and you realize it is a tome of Gust Sphere. So this allows you to conjure a 5-foot diameter sphere of wind in an unoccupied space of your choice within your range, and it lasts for up to 1 minute, and it's a concentration spell. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw or suffer 2d6 wind damage, or half as much on a successful save. And enemies who fail their saving throw are knocked back 1d4 times 5 feet You can expend a bonus action to move the sphere up to 30 feet, and any creature within 5 feet of the sphere as it moves must also make a dex saving throw or be pushed back 1d4 times 5 feet. Any item not secured will be knocked back based on the size, and the sphere puts out any non-magical light it passes through when it moves.
Cool spell.
What spell is that?
It's Flame Sphere, just adjusted to be a wind-based spell.
Okay, I was going to say, this is cool. I haven't heard of this one.
I was going to say, can I suggest there is a spell that I've got? It's called Dust Devil, which is
Fuck Dust Devil. I don't want that shit.
Each additional spell slot increases damage by 1d6. I will send it to you on Discord. So
Thank you very much. I can't use that until I copy it into my spell book.
It's a second level spell, by the way.
You were like reading it out, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I've got a like identical spell, but it's not called Wind Sphere or whatever you called it. Yeah.
Dang, that's a cool spell. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's a strength saving throw instead of a.
Well, they're a little bit different. So,
yeah. Ben sounds stronger than mine.
Yeah.
His is 2d6, right? And this is 1d8. So.
Yeah. It's slightly different.
Flame Spear is like 2 levels higher spell, isn't it? Or is it
it's a second level spell.
So it's Dust Devil.
So Dust Devil second?
It's a second level spell. It's basically, I was looking for cool spells and I came across that. I was like, oh, I could adapt this to be wind-based.
Yeah, I quite like Flame Sphere.
Yeah, me too.
You're not getting it because you're a dick. What?
I mean, Torvik hasn't asked Zephyros if he has anything.
I can strum ask him.
I don't think Torvik would think to.
That's fair enough. I'm just saying he hasn't asked, so if you don't ask, you don't get.
Like, on the other hand, he might have a browse. He might have a browse around and see if there's anything, any like treasures laying around.
There is no treasure laying around on the first floor.
Anything shiny?
No, just the gold that you already have looted.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think Torvik would think to ask.
Real quick, should I just because I'm trying to think of the actual damages, would wind damage be force damage, or is that different?
I believe so. Someone can.
Depends. I think it's bludgeoning usually.
Bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
but it's magical bludgeoning.
Dust Devil is bludgeoning.
Yeah,
it'll be bludgeoning
damage then.
Thank you very much. Does that make a difference?
Don't ask me why I know that, because I never take those spells.
Well, I'm just
I know
imagining that to overcome particular resistances against non-magical bludgeoning.
Mostly with Johnny Flash, I've been looking up where you can cheese with Order of Scribe stuff.
Thank you.
Cheese damage.
Thank you.
Well, Johnny Flash might be able to do rice damage now, so watch out.
He's going to do pigeon damage soon.
He's getting too strong. Master of the culinary arts, Johnny Flash.
Master of all. Performer extraordinaire.
Flash.
That's what he thinks of every time he says his name.
Would anyone else like to do anything else in the meantime?
Play the flute.
Very well.
I'm just going to peruse the surrounding and enjoy the sights as we travel.
Okay.
I would like one last massive roar before I turn back into my normal self.
You let out a very loud roar, and Zephyros looks at you with a mixture of surprise and enjoyment at your roar.
Perium falls over scared.
I think something that, Debbie and Nanami would do is once Nanami turns back, would be extremely excited that there's now someone else that can turn into a bear as well.
Yes.
And she would
I have no doubt that Nanami would be gushing over Gar right now if she were here.
Yeah.
So let's just pretend that there were Happy Debbie noises.
Happy Debbie noises. So I play that sound effect.
Yes, play the Happy Debbie noises sound effect, please,
Eep.
Max.
That's scared.
Okay. So
we'll pretend.
What did you say, sorry?
I said we'll pretend.
We'll pretend, yes. So,
Just a good summary of the game, yeah.
yes. So the remainder of your time on Zephyros's tower passes uneventfully as you spend the next couple of days cruising across the skies, and eventually on the third day, you feel the tower slowly coming to a stop, and then it reaches a full, complete stop. And Zephyros, sorry, go on.
Would you say we had a
well,
long rest?
Yes, it's been 3 days. You guys have definitely had a long rest.
Also,
Let's hope so.
Adam asked the question.
What did you ask, Adam?
Oh, maps.
Adam?
Adam,
I think he's
might be-
muted at the moment, but
so-
he's typed in the chat.
He does not, because he flies, so he has no need of maps.
Can I,
know.
look outside of the tower and, get a good scan of the local area that we've arrived at, though?
Yes. So, what you see,
How would I remember it?
not too far in the distance, is, hold on, the farming town of Goldenfields.
I like
Beyond
it.
that, you don't see much, but an expanse of beautiful fields and relative peace. And then
Big map.
and then a set of spiral cloud stairs spawns in the middle circle as Zephyros bows you a farewell and advises you to go on your way. He lets you know that he doesn't know exactly when the giants plan to attack Goldenfields. He just knows that it will happen at some point in the very near future. And that is all that he has been able to see so far.
His divination sucks ass.
Hmm.
I mean,
So,
he's been
as
driven
well,
a little bit insane by his attempts at divination. So,
I imagine Corvax going to do the
And
same
I-
thing as we're heading down, scanning the area
Corvax.
not just of Golden Fields, but around it as well.
you don't see
As we
anything
leave-
of note.
Well, it's just to memorize hills, rivers, trees,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Hey, what did you want to do?
As
You already
I
have
said
a
as
map,
we-
by the way. You were given a map by someone in Nightstone.
But that's a map of
As-
Faerun, isn't it? Rather?
That's a map of Northern Faerun, yes, which would
Yeah,
have
it's not very detailed.
Yes.
no,
that's-
but it would tell you if there was any like major landmarks nearby to Goldenfields.
You're
Which
looking
I-
for a more detailed map of the local area.
No, there's Zephyros does not have a detailed map of the local area.
Real quick,
What a crap
Yes.
taxi.
Amy wants to do
Wait.
something.
Yes, Amy, what's up?
No, I was gonna say as we leave, guard the garbage whistle send me on my way by Rusty Roots, like on my way, dum 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 on my way. And like a
Hello.
like a little movie, like a cringy movie scene.
I say it's a perfectly good movie and I'll
Oh,
fight you.
Sure. Strom will join in on
Robert,
his
do
flute.
Robert, do you join in?
Yeah,
Robert, do
Strom
you
on
join
his
in?
flute. Yeah,
Bye,
Strom
I've
will
got
on his
time.
flute.
So, well, wait,
do.
where are we right now?
You are in
Yeah, I can't see us.
Goldfields. So,
Whereabouts?
if you have a
Look for the
map,
crash site.
if you have a look, do you see where Nightstone is on the map?
Oh,
Just
hold on a
directly
second.
up from Nightstone
Are we on the right map?
to Goldenfields.
Oh, is this a map we have to
I
look at
think
separately
Ben
from Roll20?
was talking
I
more
think-
specific on Roll20. Where we
Yeah.
Oh, on Roll20,
arriving
sorry.
all fucked
I
on the
thought you were
floor.
talking
Yeah,
about-
I'm guessing you said
where
the
are we?
middle of the circle, so I'm guessing here.
No, sorry. So, the middle circle is the actual town. So you would arrive maybe about 10-15 minutes walk away from Goldenfields. He's not going to drop you. over
So
top of
down
Goldenfields.
here-ish, basically, kind of thing.
So you would literally be walking from down here. Just as a note as well,
Okay.
Golden Fields from top to bottom is about 8 miles long.
Very widely spread apart.
It's an actual like full proper settlement, unlike Nightstone, which was quite small. It's a full proper settlement for farming. It's about 8 miles long at its highest, and I think about the same at its widest. So I'm not putting character tokens on there for the moment.
Okay,
Yeah,
how
so-
giant attack appear if we're all the way down here?
At some point, as I said, Zephyros has informed you at some point there will be a giant attack, but he doesn't know exactly when it will be, just that it will
Type.
be soon TM.
On that note,
Yes.
I would like to. I don't know if I can do this
Reach
while
up
we're
my
walking.
hand.
I would like to. Actually, I'll message you it just. 'cause
Just
reasons.
quickly, so once you guys have all set foot on solid ground again, the stairs spiral up and vanish, and then a few moments later, the castle or tower, sorry, begins moving, and then before long gets completely out of your vision.
Did Zephyros mention what kind of giants he thought were going to attack the town?
Just there will be a giant
Just
attack.
giants. Okay.
Yes, you can, Ben.
All right. So while we're walking,
Yeah,
after
guess we
hearing
should
that,
make ourselves known to the leaders. Get the lay of the land.
These
we had
walls
a
are
good
made out
view
of
from
stone,
the tower.
right?
As an additional note as well, now that you have finished conquering chapter 1 of the story, you guys are now level 5.
dang.
Oh shit!
Oh, dang.
And
Yeah.
are the
Caught
walls
up with
Golden
Strahd.
Fields made of
I
stone?
should.
Just as a
Well,
note as
maybe
well, you
for
don't
hire.
need to level yourselves now. I'm telling you in advance, there is no combat for the rest of this session.
I
You don't
punched
have to
Torvik.
worry about leveling now. Okay,
So anyway, I'm going to level now.
you can level now by all means, but you don't
Wait, did
have.
someone say level now? Okay.
For God's sake.
I'm just going to do that now because I've...
Yes, by the way, the walls are made of stone to whoever
Okay.
asks.
And
Okay, cool.
so if we get up to the walls, Strom's response is mostly just to, look in awe effectively at them and just keep looking and touching the walls. Curious about how they build walls.
Ben, what did you want to message me? What you wanted to do?
No, I imagine this would be something you'd have to do verbally.
Go for it.
So as we're walking, he'll kind of grip the necklace, hold it tight, and whisper
Cry.
to cry, yeah, and
That's
whisper. What did the giant say? It was the giant that giants are attacking soon, right?
Yes, giants are attacking soon.
So he will ask, how many days the giants will attack. And the necklace
He
will
didn't know it, I
pulse.
think, did he?
No, I'm asking something else.
Oh, okay.
There is a silence, but you hear, perhaps in your head or perhaps not, a gust of wind, and then 3 nearby trees seem to sway noticeably.
Do I take that to mean 3 days?
This is what
3
necklace
minutes.
told you. 3 trees have swayed, and that is what the necklace is communing to you. And on top of that, you see the necklace. The trees are on top of a small hill.
Okay. Pyrian will let the others know. I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I have my reasons to think that this attack that big guy mentioned is in 3 days, and I think it's going to be hill giants.
Giants? What?
How?
Magic.
Okay, Strom's going to go back to looking at the
Surely
wall.
we should get out of here then. If giants are coming, we should go. Leave.
Well, we might have 3 days. Could be fine.
Good. That means we've got 3 days head start. Now let's go.
Pyrian just keeps walking towards the town. But I want
No,
to...
that wrong way. And I'll like try grab the bottom of your Are you wearing like
But
a shirt, cape?
I want to kill
Oh yeah, do I
the
have my
giants.
cape? I
Yeah,
think
whatever like
Cape,
garments
sure.
you're wearing. I'll like try grab the bottom of it and like try tug you in
I
the other
give-
direction.
Strom one of my Batwing cloaks.
Nice.
You should keep the rain off at worst.
What
So
is
feel
that?
free to add to your inventory. It's a custom item, I've decided.
Yes.
I think it's a dire Batwing cloak, because I have no idea what actually it
I
was.
mean, I bet might burn their head. Good use of the rest of it.
Torvik, we really should go to here. Just to find out for a couple of days, maybe. What's going on?
As long as we're not here when the giants get here, because I very much don't want to die.
Feel free to leave.
On my own?
Why not?
Because it's dangerous out there. I need you. I need you guys to keep me safe. Although sometimes I'm not too sure I'm safer here. And I look at Strom.
I'm looking at the wall.
Yep.
Garth the Garbage looks at this whole thing and just bursts out laughing.
Priya have a little giggle.
I'm hungry. Let's go.
This is a city. Yes,
Okay,
this is
so
magnificent.
you are currently on what is called the North Furrow Trail, and it ends before a magnificent stone gatehouse carved with images of a full-bodied woman cradling cornucopias. The gatehouse is a fortress in its own right, and above its tall, thick wooden doors are arrow slits, and you seem to see pairs of eyes peering down suspiciously, not just at yourself, but at all of the other people that seem to wander nearby as visitors to Golden Fields.
The elated half-orc.
How far away is this?
You're literally at the gates now.
And the
And in order
statue's
to-
right there.
Yeah, so it's carved into the gatehouse.
Can I throw up a very quick detect magic on it?
Yes, you detect nothing.
Like,
Really?
Yes,
Strom's grabbing the gate, the walls, knocking on it all.
it's an
Just-
image. It's just an image carved in.
Okay, I'll still mark that off.
So what will Strom do? Sorry.
Just touch everything, touch the walls, the gate.
You see some
Walk
guards peering very suspiciously at Strom.
He looks elated. Run his hand along the wall, that sort of thing.
So in order to
Craftsmanship.
enter Golden Fields, you have to pass through the gatehouse.
Presume we're entering then.
So as you pass through the gatehouse, you are accosted by guards who search everyone and everything that comes into Golden Fields, because this is one of the biggest farming settlements in the area, so they have to make sure nothing will corrupt the crop. So they thoroughly search all of you.
Can I, well, not used to people doing that sort of thing. Well, provide
How are you
some
going
form
to
of
react?
resistance. Well,
The guards look
back away
very
from-
sternly at you, and they tell you, if you want to enter Golden Fields, you must be searched. No exceptions.
Why?
We must protect Golden Fields and its people and its crops.
Ah.
There is no exception.
Pyrian just walks up and lets himself get searched.
I want to like.
Okay.
But he's keeping an eye on them, make sure they're not like pickpocketing
They search
anything.
Pyrian, but they do a quick one-over of him, and then one of the guards gives Pyrian a nod of the head and lets him go through.
Ah, thank you.
So what is?
I'll wait on the other
this
side, I guess.
search? What are you
Why?
searching for?
We are
That's step
searching for
forward.
anything that shouldn't be.
Like
May I
Dorothy?
ask, what shouldn't be?
You.
He looks a little bit suspiciously at Torvik. After all, goblins are not exactly common folk. He says, anything that's going to disrupt the order.
You probably want to take the smaller one then, yes.
The order of what?
The guard kind of holds his hand on his sheathed sword, looking very annoyed.
No,
at
no
Torvik.
need to get violent. It's okay. I'm not here to hurt anyone. And I'll like cower behind Nanami.
I like peek
Nanami,
into the guard. If you kill him, I won't say I saw anything.
the guard gives a small, reluctant chuckle, but then returns to a stern expression very quickly.
I'm amazed he's not more like perturbed by me, considering I am
at least 1 foot taller than him.
They've seen quite a few different strange sights around Goldenfields, but this is why they search everyone to make sure that everyone is keeping the peace.
What? So the lizard man just gets to walk through it?
No. They're searching every one of you before you're allowed through.
Yeah, no, but they're like, it's a lizard man. But then, like, when
I
they
mean-
go in, they're like,
Would not have me
I
go
mean,
through.
goblins are known for being part of raiding parties and
yeah.
Yeah,
known
half
for
orcs are
associating
fine,
with
right, guys?
giants. So
Half orcs is no problem with those.
half orcs are not a problem. Lizards aren't a problem.
I got
Goblins,
that.
on the other hand.
Mm.
So
Fair enough.
will Korvac consent to be searched?
I mean, he's confused about why, but yeah, probably. Like, it's...
Okay. They search Korvac and then give him a nod of the head and allow him through.
Upon seeing that they let Korvac through, Korvac is as confused as Strom about why they were searching Strommel. Step forward.
The guard will look very confused by Strom's cobbled together outfit.
And
but
the
we'll-
massive amount of weapons he's got.
Yes,
the back
that too.
cloaks, the bow.
They will
Matching
search
back
Strom,
cloaks.
give him a nod of the head, and allow him through.
I feel violated.
Do we see if they killed Torvik for us?
That would make it easy.
Who else will consent to be searched?
I'll
I mean,
guess.
begrudgingly, I
From
do, but I'm like
consent.
very cautious. And if they like start, like if they go anywhere near my like coin pouch, I'll like slap their hand and not in there. It's not for you. It's my gold.
So they will begin to search Torvik, but Torvik becomes very uncomfortable with this, and he will wild surge.
Oh shit!
Fire.
I told you I had the perfect
myself and
moment for this.
Korvac outside of fireball
I
range.
told you I had the perfect moment for this.
Hey, and you said there wasn't going to be combat, and you've given us maybe the chance to fireball. Good thing I leveled up already.
Okay, wild surge
Oh.
for me, please, Sam.
Okay, hold on
Fireball,
one sec.
fireball, fireball.
I'm just getting up.
I'm getting the wild magic table as well.
Like, Strong, Korvac, and Pyrin are all sitting there like I'm eating like a ration, like it's popcorn, just waiting to see what happens.
We're out of fireball
Wild
range.
magic.
Yes,
okay.
I believe so.
Let's do this.
Do you think he'd explode?
Strong,
11. 11 is roll a d10. Your height changes by a number of inches equal to the roll. If the roll is odd, you shrink. If the roll is even, you grow.
That's more.
Okay. Roll a d10 then, Sam.
Tiny.
What happens if he goes negative? Does he die?
2.
Two.
Even. So I grow 2 feet.
You grow
so
by
that-
2 feet. Wait, is it
It's a
2 feet?
permanent effect.
2
No,
inches.
inches. It's 2 inches.
Oh, 2. What did I say? Oh
What-
yes,
so
2.
you grow by 2 inches. I believe it is permanent. It doesn't say that it lasts for a certain amount of time, so Torvik's just
So
gained
it could
2
have-
inches.
Eventually, you could end up with a really, really lanky goblin.
You could,
Mhm.
or
It's like
just a
7 foot
really, really tiny, like 1
Or-
foot tall goblin.
Oh, really tiny.
The guard kind of looks very confused about what just happened because he's sure that you weren't quite as tall a moment ago, but he reluctantly allows you to go through.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Mm.
That's a new one.
Assuming that the rest of you pass through without incident.
Real
Strong.
quick, Nathan just
Yes,
pointed
what's
something out for me. For the people that did level up, you might want to roll the HP now. Just
I did. There it is. 1d.
I haven't leveled up yet. so-
Reading
Okay.
new domain spells I get, and I get
Why
a
not?
very interesting one which I did not expect I got.
hmm
Oh!
Oh, Nathan.
Is it
Gonna
plus
go
your
cry.
con, isn't it?
Bad Nathan noises.
I'm gonna go
What
cry.
is the spell?
It's just a base roll. The D&D Beyond thing will do it if you use that.
What spell
I
do you
don't have
get?
the D&D Beyond thing. You do get the hit dice plus con, right?
I don't know if that's like the second
Yes.
time I've rolled that low, but I mean, I rolled an 11, I think, last time, so it makes up for it.
Don't worry, I rolled worse.
Oh,
No, you get
Jesus.
to reroll
I
once.
think reroll once.
You
is
reroll
what
once,
everyone
yeah.
does.
Yeah, can we reroll two? No, it's fine.
Oh no, wait. Oh, I see.
Yeah, we
Never mind,
reroll
I'm
once.
stupid. No, I was just thinking because of the plus, but I think it is con, isn't it?
Yeah, it is plus con.
Yeah.
On
So
the
what's the spell
upside.
you got, Max?
Like,
Did
extra.
you
Oh,
add
same.
your con? Did you add
Oh.
your con?
I mean, for me, it does it on D&D Beyond.
On D&D Beyond, does it
Okay.
automatically. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Did you level up?
You'd probably do that out of session, I guess.
What do you
'cause-
mean?
Yeah, I think it'd be better
yeah,
to
I-
wait until after the session.
Yeah, no, I don't think she
Okay.
knows how to do it on her
No
own. I
worries.
might need to help
Sam
her.
will run it through you after.
I got
Yeah.
6 HP that level.
Yay.
Lovely.
Sam doesn't run.
Sam doesn't run.
That's true.
I got
6.
7 HP.
I had 6. Nice.
I've got 33 max HP.
I'm on 56.
I'm a twangy boy.
Okay,
You're a
so
twink.
I need your guys' attention for a little bit, just because this next bit is very important. So, as part of this chapter, there's going to be something a little bit different. So, in addition to your character, each of you will be receiving a special non-player character with ties to the location that this adventure takes place in. One of your goals in this part of the adventure is to keep your special NPC alive. For each of your NPCs that survives, your party will receive a special quest that will yield a reward upon its successful completion. Details of these special quests won't be revealed until the end part of the adventure.
And if they die, you don't get anything.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Okay.
Escort quests are the worst.
Yes.
I love it. Let's
It's
do it.
not an escort quest as such. It's more just when the giants attack. You're gonna want to probably try and keep your NPC alive. So just as a note, Ames, I've not assigned you an NPC just because I know you're still quite new. So I figured it'd be easier to not assign you one. But I have
What's an NPC?
as a
Non-player
non-player
character.
character.
Ah.
Wait, so
Okay.
we
Fine,
have,
I'm
so
enough-
our party has just
I'm
doubled in
enough of
size.
the main
pretty
character,
much.
it's fine.
Yeah, basically. So I'm going to message you each individually.
Love it.
Hold on. With your NPC. One for
Man, this is going to
Mr.
be some
Ben.
poor bastard that's stuck with Corvac.
So we just go into the town hall, or we just meeting these individuals, or how
You're
how are you
not
getting to know
gonna
them?
necessarily meet them
Or should
straight
I
away,
back in that?
because they're all different NPCs. They all have their own kind of goals and
God,
things
imagine,
like that.
imagine Torvix.
You don't have to share
bastard.
them with people. You can do it. It's completely up to you. And
God, I imagine Corvax is like some kind of endemic researcher.
then Nathan.
And here, so I got David Attenborough. Please be David Attenborough.
Now we see
Where on earth is Nathan
lizard man,
on my
eat
list?
the dwarf.
Nathan, where are you? Neffen. Oh, there you are. I missed a Neffen.
Shoot.
Uh,
Wasn't expecting
okay.
this.
Cool. So I've sent each of you your NPCs. So please take a moment to read through. The character sheet has their name, obviously their AC, their HP, all their stats, their normal
So do
stuff.
we play these characters, or?
So we can do it one of two ways. Either you guys can play the characters completely, or I can play the characters some of the time, you can play the characters some of the time, and then when we eventually get to combat, whether that's next session or the session after, you guys will control them in combat. It's just how you want to play it in the meantime, basically.
Probably let you use mine until combat happens.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Okay.
You give me
It seems like you'll have some fun with it.
This is
You
interesting.
do know my character is going to be protecting Torvik, not the other way around.
Not the other way around, yeah, I figured so. I tried to match it to something that would be kind of similar to your
Man,
character.
I
but it
don't know
wasn't
what
always-
angle you were playing on this one.
I don't
To be fair, Adam, I don't
Some of
think
them
many
were just-
characters similar to you.
Bear in mind, I didn't create any of these
Yeah, I know.
NPCs. These were already created. I've just applied them based on. I was like, okay, that seems like maybe it will go with this character.
I think I've got
Some of
less
them would be a
HP
little
than I
bit
would
of
have
a-
averages.
Some of them would be a little bit of a challenge, but I think you guys are up to the challenge. I think Adam, you've actually got the strongest character in terms of combat.
I
Apart
mean,
from
my guy's
maybe...
But I hope not strength stat wise, otherwise we're in trouble.
No. Apart from, I think that Sam has maybe a slightly better character in terms of combat.
This guy's
than you're looking at.
pretty good in combat, but his use probably isn't in combat.
Mine's going to die.
Yeah, yours
How
is
the fuck am I going to keep this guy alive? I have no idea.
Just give him dark vision, you'll be fine.
100% gonna die.
Yeah.
I mean, good
I'm
luck.
really relying on
See
some
what
bullshit
Tom can
features
do.
it has, but yeah.
Yeah, I figured he would probably be best to give to you because you'd probably be able to play those features quite well. But yeah, good luck. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
for mine for sure.
Okay, so with that out of the way, as you guys,
Fucking hell! Sorry, I've just read some stuff on mine, and holy shit, what? I get what?
You don't get anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it.
I mean, if you keep them alive, you might be able to get some stuff, but we'll see.
Heck yeah.
How much gold does she have on her?
I don't think we've met them yet.
We haven't met them yet,
Yeah.
but I'd be very surprised if she let you anywhere near her.
I
gold.
can't wait for Anthony to do the
She
voice.
doesn't have to let me near her gold.
I'm so excited to hear you try
God.
to do this guy's voice.
Also,
You know the only voice I can think of when I look at your character is just Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
oh boy.
That's literally all I
excited.
can think of when I look
Can't
at
I forever?
Also, as a
Wakanda
note,
forever.
detect magic is up for 10 minutes. So
Uh,
if anything pops up when we're walking, then
That's
that's
true.
it.
Getting sides from our entire party glowing like a freaking disco.
Yes,
I imagine
well,
you are very
I-
much.
I mean other things, of course.
Okay, so
My
as you
brain-
guys walk along the main path towards the town, the first thing that draws your attention is the Earth Mother's Bounty. So as you pass through the gatehouse, you see a 20-foot tall wooden statue of Chontea, depicted as a plump, smiling woman standing with her hands on her hips in a garden of golden wheat surrounded by a dirt roundabout. North of the statue is a stone building with an open front above it, which hangs a sign that reads Earth Mother's Bounty. Visitors can buy seeds and cornucopias here. That's
Who's
the
the
first
lady?
thing that you come across.
Guys, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. What is a cornucopia?
It's like
hard to
a-
explain.
Isn't it a horn? Or am I being stupid?
Oh,
sort
it
of.
is. Cornucopia. It's like a
Yeah, it's
seashell
like a
kind of horn. It's
but
like a
stuffed with
twisty.
fruit and stuff.
Yeah.
No, not coronavirus. Con.
Yes, they came up with coronavirus.
corn.
She's holding coronavirus in it.
Oh no! Get away! Oh, that's lovely. I like that.
It's
That's
like a
nice.
container. Yeah.
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 How much? If we pass it, I'll just inquire how much one is.
She looks at you, the shop assistant. God, I was thinking bartender. I was like, what? No. The shop assistant gives you a friendly smile, and she introduces herself as Savembra, and she will give you a few free samples.
Period. Like I didn't ask you fucking name. I asked how much.
She will give you 3 seeds for free.
Okay. Oh,
So you now have
Thank you.
3 wheat seeds.
three.
I don't know what you're going
Make
to
a
do with
difference.
3 wheat seeds, but by all
I'm sure there are a
means,
component in the spells somewhere.
probably.
Yeah.
for learning.
Want to
I
become
cast Kellogg's.
famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on bigfollows.com. Banned by
Oh, is there
the
another one
consortium.
being in there? Oh, already
No, I
banned it,
think-
yeah.
Oh,
Already banned
well,
that
still,
shit.
User is already banned in this channel. I didn't say I was done.
I'll still inquire about. I'll thank her and inquire about the price of one of the actual cornucopias.
Good question.
Oh,
Does it tell
if you
me
don't have
how
it
much
prepped,
it
then
is?
I can avoid
I'm
doing
just
it.
seeing if it tells me how much it
Is
is.
all of this stuff like wheat fields as well? then?
Yes, most of
Okay.
it is wheat fields.
Strums will be standing by and running
It doesn't
his hands through
tell
their
me how
wheat.
much it is.
How naughty.
So
Well, you can make up a price if you
Put
like.
a,
I
put a
kinda wanna
number
get
on
one.
it, yeah.
Let's say I don't know, 5 silver. Does that seem like a reasonable price?
get-
That is half a gold, which is that's
Okay,
like
let's say
is that
1
like a
silver.
day's stay.
Let's say
at a-
1 silver.
It's a
I
very
mean, how
well-made
big's the
cornucopia.
cornucopia?
It's quite big and has a lot of fruit in it,
That's about
so probably
silver,
be
yeah.
enough for like.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's got the fruit in it, then yeah.
It's got the fruit
Okay.
in it.
I'll get 1 cornucopia.
I mean, that's like a day's worth of rations, maybe more.
You're gonna
2
have
days.
1 cornucopia.
Hey,
It's good
nice.
eating.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
And
welcome.
be on my way.
Okay. Assuming no one else wants to buy a cornucopia, or
No,
get
but I am
some
going to
seeds.
ask her a question.
Go for it.
Who is the big lady on the hill?
That is Chontea. Anthony is going to Google Chontea because he doesn't know.
Shopkeeper, you've lived here for years. You don't.
Shopkeeper, who's Anthony?
Chontea is the goddess of life and bounty, the embodiment of all things of the harvest.
Shopping is.
She is our patron deity. She protects us and keeps our fields golden and plentiful.
I lean in like really close to her and say, "You know she's made of wood, yes?"
The woman blinks very confused at Korvac and just kind of nods her head.
Okay. As long as you know. And I like kind of walk off.
And it maybe clocks as you kind of walk out and view the statue again that was what was engraved on the front gate, was an image of Chontea.
I like turn to Pyrian. They worship a statue.
You not worship anything.
Yeah, wow, Jordan in the back there.
I was just one of the villagers.
Just like,
Immersive
Okay.
gaming experience, though.
Go back. Do you not know about worship?
our gods are fickle when they appear. It's only for battle. Or to be an arsehole.
Well, that's a lot of gods. There are plenty. There are gods for all kinds of things. My god is Timora. I worship the god of luck and good fate.
Do you speak often?
Not really. Communication.
I can send a
gods.
message to Helm if you'd like.
That'd be interesting.
Helm.
Pyrian eagerly
Maybe I
waits
will
now.
tell
Kind
you.
of curious.
Maybe I'll tell you of the lizard gods one day.
I'd love to hear that.
At the moment, I am hungry.
Knowing Korvac likes meat, I'm gonna guess there's no meat in a cornucopia and gingerly offer him an apple or something. Just
He takes the
Yeah.
apple and just crunches on it.
good enough.
Surprisingly flavorful.
Be right. Kronk, were you being serious?
Let's just say me and Helm have an understanding.
I should hope so. How else do you communicate?
I like this lizard man. He's funny.
Whereabouts are we right now on the map?
You are here, I believe.
Okay.
So that's the gatehouse then, yeah. Okay.
Can I just
No, sorry, you are here.
can I just
You're
look
like
around?
you're not too far out of the gatehouse.
Okay. Can I just
Are
look
you just
around
using a
and
taser?
see what I see?
Yeah.
Sound
Are you
like-
looking for anything in particular, or are you just like looking around in general?
Yeah, I'm just doing a quick look at the land, see if there's anything interesting.
It's mostly just wheat fields, to be honest. The vast majority of what you can see right now to the left and to the right are wheat fields. So pretty much all of this and all of this are taken up by wheat fields. So at the moment you can just see row after row of golden sheaves of wheat.
Well, lives up to the name. Shall we?
It's wonderful.
It is. It's beautiful. Shall we
If a
find
bit
the
boring.
people in charge?
Probably for the best.
Okay. We walk blindly in a direction.
Okay, as you
Could you
walk
not ask the
past-
seed lady?
One person is in charge of all of this. Seems like a lot.
So as you walk past here, you see a bunch of animals in here, mostly sheep, and you see an odd-looking man in the pens, and he gazes curiously over to you, and then he walks over, saunters over almost, and then with his best Wakandan impression goes, "Hello, travelers. What brings you to Golden Fields?"
A flying tower was a
Who
strange.
are you?
Giants.
I am Shalvus Martholio, a farmer. Who are you, little goblin?
How the fuck am I going to keep this guy alive?
I'm Torvik. I'm Torvik.
We do not see many goblins here. What is your purpose here, little one?
I'm
I'm
with
hoping
them.
he gets killed.
Why are we here? And I turn to the group.
To warn the local officials of an impending giant attack.
Yeah, that. Listen to the strong man over there.
Giant attack? No, no, no. You must be mistaken. No giants would dare attack Golden Fields.
We should probably be
Well,
afraid.
we've already cleared out one giant in a small orc town a little while ago.
What's the name of the town again? Nightstone?
Nightstone.
I still can't
Maybe
remember.
there was a Nightstone has already been
Torvik doesn't care to remember.
There was no walk town.
And now we're here.
Walk's no tap
We
town.
came on a floating cloud and everything.
Shalvus will look at Torvik with a mixture of confusion and contempt. He says, "Giant attack. Ha, as if." And then he's going to saunter back to his sheep and take a seat. But as he sits down, you can see he's looking rather dissatisfied with the sheep.
Do I know anything about sheep? What's my nature? Oh, kind of decent actually. Everything okay?
Yes. Quite fine, thank you.
You sure? You seem a bit dissatisfied.
Tell me, do you know someone by the name of Nalaskor?
Do I know someone by that name?
Do you?
You can say yes
not.
and just make it up as you go along. Because
Can.
backstory can change.
You could do a deception check.
Or you
try
could
and
straight up
deceive
say
them.
you do and work him in.
Or you could say no, because you don't know anything.
I mean, I was just wondering if Ant would say I've
You
heard or-
probably wouldn't have met Nalaskor yet, because you
I-
haven't been to the location where Nalaskor is.
Okay, so this basically I'm saying if this is someone of stature or something, would I have read about them or
No.
something like that? Okay.
No.
No, I can't say I have.
Oh, very well. Be on your way then, travelers. I have work to do. And he'll kind of turn away from you a little bit and just focus on his sheep, which aren't
Uh-huh.
really doing very much.
Well, I'm going to ask the obvious question. These are food animals?
He turns back and narrows his eyes at Korvac for a moment. We don't see many lizard folk around here.
What are
No,
these
these are not for food
creatures?
yet. They are called sheep. They are animals. I tend to them until they are ready to be made into food, but they are not food yet. So please keep your distance, or you will scare them.
Shame.
I once had some sheep in my last village, but that didn't end too well.
His eyes narrow on Torvik.
Good
Says-
experience.
I believe you travelers should best be on your way. If you keep going along the path, then you will reach the center of Golden Fields. You can find the inn there where you should make some rest, I believe. It seems you are in dire need of it by the looks of it.
Okay.
No, we
I
just had a long
I just-
rest actually.
Yeah, I mean, I just start walking off, and I'm like, good luck with your imminent doom.
Sheep call back, while tasty, don't provide much fun to hunt. We just stand there,
No. They seem
wait.
imbecilian in nature. What are they doing?
Stand and eat.
It's not a bad life, I suppose.
Uninteresting.
Perhaps. Quite
Start
interesting
following
time.
Start walking toward it.
No, I just start walking down the road.
So as you walk further down the road, you will eventually arrive here in the center of Golden Fields. So the buildings that house most of the residents of Golden Fields are arranged in concentric half rings around a central square where locals can socialize and gather for picnics after midday prayers. Orderly rows of wooden longhouses, each large enough to house 100 people, face inwards to a central plaza where the Abbey of Chontea off to the southeast. Each longhouse is a work of art, its beams sculpted with images of a particular animal, thereby differentiating it from its neighbours. Most of Goldenfield's workers are human commoners, and a handful of peaceful Chontea worshippers live and work among them. Wagons and wheelbarrows.
yeah.
Yes, what's up?
No, okay, Karen, I'll
Okay.
finish once you. I thought you were finished.
I don't know. I'm just describing it for you guys. Wagons and wheelbarrows, are parked just about everywhere, free for anyone to use. The oxen needed to pull the wagons are kept in the livestock fields. A grove of trees south of the town is home to 3 young treants. And if the town or abbey comes under attack, it is their job to animate nearby trees to aid in the town's defense.
Treants are no joke. God damn it.
Right, they're giants.
True.
And that area is somewhere that Debbie will need to visit because her NPC lives there.
This is information that probably could remain secret, though.
That's fine. I'm not going to reveal any more about that. That's why I specifically didn't read the next bit out. Wait for Debbie, and she'll have to go and investigate next time.
Next time.
Dude,
Next time. on
so
Storm King's
you mentioned that there were like pictures of animals on posts around. Yes.
on the beams of the longhouses.
Strom's rubbing his hand along all of them.
Every so often, I would like to if there's like no one around, I'd like to etch a.
There are a
Hey,
lot of people around.
Oh, okay, fine.
It's early enough in the day that the centre of town is quite busy.
Oh, okay, fine. Fair. Don't worry then.
Yeah, and Strom seems to be enjoying the artwork that they've got inlaid into each of the longhouses.
What kind of shops do they have around?
Good question. Let me see.
Armourer, artillerist, blacksmith,
There is a brewery.
hanger.
Let me see if there is anything else.
Mechanic.
There is an inn.
Is there an out?
No, no out.
Do we have to shake it all about?
Yeah, there is.
Yes,
here.
you do.
It's over here.
Who left?
Okay, so
Yeah,
no.
there was an out. I gave it to her.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
so other than the
Off.
please stop. Other than the brewery and the
Things.
inn, there are no shops of note. There might be some small kind of homespun operations, but nothing kind of significant that you might find in an actual major settlement rather than a farming settlement.
No, it's not. It's not a commerce town, is it?
Yeah, it's not
Fair.
commerce town, it's a farming settlement.
Not a
So there's
town,
not
it's a
really
city.
much in terms of
Anything. It's just like a village, judging by.
It's not like the water deeps of the world
It's a
where there'll
city.
be plenty of weaponry and armor to be found.
And we're in the middle, right?
At the moment, you guys are here or somewhere around.
So
here.
is this just a hill in the middle or a grassy area? There's nothing on it. Or is it
Let's
just-
have a look.
It looks like a hill.
Smells like it too.
That's where the hill giants are going to come out of.
It's the central square. It just says. So it's probably
Wait
like
a minute. That's not a square.
Yeah.
I don't trust this
Whoa.
town. Fireball!
You can't fire them.
There's the central location of the town, so it's not a hill. It's just like an empty area, probably with like some local markets, things like that. People just going about their business, meeting with friends and family, and just generally having a good time. As far as they're concerned, there is no imminent danger of giants murdering them all.
Pyrian will talk to one of them. Just ask, excuse me, where would I find the officials, the people that run the town?
The Burgermeister.
The Burgomaster.
Burgomaster? What do you mean by Burgomaster, lovey?
Well, just, someone that makes decisions that influence the town.
Sheep burger. Callback. It's really good.
This woman will scratch her chin a little bit. She'll go, well, most of the authorities are in the watchtower at the entrance of town. There's a few officials lurking about the inn, but that's about it, really. I mean, we're just a farming settlement. We don't need too much in the way of authority.
Well, it
That
sounds
was
good.
amazing.
Shall we
was
head to
really
the inn?
good.
It sounds good.
It's very good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was amazing.
So, Pyrian will point back towards where they came from. You mean over there?
At the gatehouse. The gatehouse is where all the guards live. They're the ones who protect us from the thieves and the bandits and the... And then her eyes will shift to Torvik and then very quickly shift away. The unpleasant folk.
Okay, and
I
where...
like straight up point to talking. You mean like him? Yes.
I suppose.
If you
Anyway,
wish to kill him,
where,
I would not stop you.
where are the people that give the guards the orders?
I don't know. I'm just a farmer, love. Why are you asking me? And then she's gonna hop off.
Okay.
How else do you find out information besides asking? Are these people telepathic?
I think these people are stupid.
Like Torvik.
Maybe.
Yes, me? What?
He's seeing that picking
You're
his nose is something equally
stupid.
goblin.
Guard the garbage puts a hand on his shoulder and goes, "You're stupid. They're calling you stupid. But I don't
Hands
know."
off, get off! Why are you touching me?
Ah! She like flutters back, and then
What are you,
looks
guy?
and then looks and goes, "Ah, stupid means jittery. Yes, I understand."
Well, Torvik is definitely jittery.
Gosh, I fear Pyrian.
Jittery?
That our future is in their wrong hands.
I prefer the term alert.
Oh, Christ.
Who?
Kronk, would you have any experience in these cities?
These villages, whatever they are, just... Do you know where officials would be?
Oh, probably
Mr.
the biggest
Padway.
house, I suppose.
Down to me,
Guards
you're
should,
talking.
the guards should know. We could always ask the guards who they report to.
I'd ask Nanami.
Nanami
Never
just
asked.
shrugs. She doesn't know.
An indifferent shrug.
An indifferent shrug. She doesn't
This
know.
is a
He's still
backwater
angry at you.
compared to what she's used to.
This is the greatest city I have ever been to, and it's a pain.
He'll probably go standing along like, I don't know, Torvik. Yeah, we should probably go find out. Or like something like that.
I'm
You
going
know
to kill you,
Torvik?
Torvik.
You know, Torvik really loves Nanami when he can imagine what she's saying even when she's not here.
I mean, it probably would have been more akin to. I'm not sure, Torvik, but I'm sure we could find out if we ask the right people. Let's start with the guards. I can maybe suggest it.
Yeah, probably something like that. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Actually, sorry,
Naomi. How
hang on.
about you go ask?
Hang on. I know exactly what you should say. Sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention.
Can't BM when she's not here.
Yes, I can. She'll watch the VOD back.
Maybe.
Actually, fine.
She didn't watch the last one. Nor did Sam, for
I
that
think
matter.
now's a good time to insert a special shout out to John. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, John.
You stole one
Anyway,
of our druids away from us.
We are going over in
kill
this
you.
direction. Why am I drawing in green?
Don't know.
Son of a shit. Anyway, I'm going to the guards because I fucking said
Burger
so.
callback is bread, meat, and then more bread. Quite.
Interesting.
What?
We were discussing. He said a sheep burger is really nice, but Callback doesn't know what a burger was.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, but
Well,
I've
before we
people
go,
talk, so-
are there any guards next to us? Like, is there anyone nearby?
Yes, there are guards patrolling. They seem quite lax and not
As
really
if
bothered.
nothing ever happens here.
As if nothing ever happens. It's the place where nothing happens. It's just a
There is no
calm,
war in
peaceful
Basing City.
settlement, even though there are reports of giants somewhere going on in the area.
But it'll
of-
never hit
like
Golden Fields.
not as in exactly, literally that's the attitude of the people of Golden Fields, is like, even though there's reports of giant activity all across northern Faerun, Golden Fields is safe. It's just a small farming settlement. Why would anyone want to attack them? That's
Definitely not a
literally the
giant food
attitude.
supplier for the entire.
Well, yeah, but as far as they're concerned, no one's going to want to attack Golden Fields, and even if they are, they've got these nice, powerful walls defending them, so they have nothing to worry about.
Well, they have Torvik there, but
Yeah. How tall are the walls?
Time bomb.
Good question. Give me a second. I will tell you.
Are the giants
Back on
gonna use them like
Titan
hurdles?
sized.
Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny what will happen when the giants attack.
Oh boy.
1 second. Does tell me
Oh,
so.
Is there going to be a big red one that appears at the gatehouse and kicks it in?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to say
that'd be a
Neither
bad
confirm
news at
nor
level
deny.
5.
we need to check the walls, Adam, just in case. There
Yeah,
might be
it's better
The
not be
complex
spoilers.
is encircled by a massive wall constructed from mortared stone, 60 feet tall from the outside, 20 feet tall from the elevated inside, and 30 feet wide nearly all around. Stone towers
Jesus.
and barracks were constructed on the walls about 1 to 2 miles apart from each other.
How the fuck are these guys, this dumbass village, got walls that great?
This is why they're not worried, because they've got walls that great.
That's
So
like-
why
Yeah,
should they
yeah,
be
they're
worried?
probably fine. Let's leave, guys. Fuck these
You
guys.
need to have proper officials in this sort of town, like managers.
Holy shit, those walls are massive.
Well, they have those walls because it is just a farming settlement, which would be really quite easy and effective to attack.
It's got Golden Fields. It's going to get attacked.
Jesus. So fucking huge wall. My God. Alright. Yeah, Nanami probably goes and asks the guard where, you know, you can roleplay that with yourself.
Go play with yourself, Anthony.
Yeah, play with yourself on stream.
I'll
He's gonna have to
flag down
change
the
his
guard.
socks.
I'll flag down the guard.
Hold on 1 second.
Wait.
Just writing down who's actually in charge. Sorry, give me 2 minutes.
Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Get down! Kills on the board right now. Just like that from Little Town.
Got the garbage just in the background whilst
Just
we're flagging
spontaneously
down guards.
dancing, yeah.
Okay, so who was flagging down? Was it Kronk?
With
Okay.
me.
One of the guards stops and looks over Kronk's helmeted form. Says, "How can I help you today, sir?"
Who's in charge here?
Who's in charge?
Yeah.
Of Golden Fields?
Yeah.
Well, we guards report to Strog Thunderblade, the captain of the guard, and he reports into Hantanus Tarn. He, the Castellan, appointed by the Lords of Waterdeep.
Where is this Castellan fella? Is he here?
Normally, he rests about in the gatehouse, but I think today he's somewhere about town.
Right. If you see him, let him know Kronk wants to talk with him.
Right. Kronk wants to talk to him. Okay. And then the guard will take one last look at Kronk before marching away. And then when he's a sufficient when he's a sufficient distance away from Kronk, he will look back and look a little bit confused.
On the upside, he's not going to confuse.
Make as much distance between himself and Kronk as he possibly
He's
can.
not going to confuse Kronk with anyone outside this town, though, is he? To be fair,
It's true.
And he's not going to call Kronk a human. That would have been a mistake.
It's true.
That would be a big mistake. Very
That
big
has
mistake.
proved a very fatal mistake.
Very wide open area here. Would be
A shame. If
very
something
sad
were
to
happen.
see a guard just vanish, wouldn't it?
It's true.
Vanish into
there
the
are
night.
quite a few guards. Not everyone would notice if one went missing.
Yeah. We can always blame another goblin. That's all I'm going to say.
True.
Kronk will just start marching off to town. I'll point. Barry, there's a Castellan fella up in town. He's the one we're after.
Shall we make our way?
You don't know where he is at the moment. You've just been
playing
advised
fish.
he's probably somewhere about town at the moment.
Oh god, this entire town is massive widespread. I'm going to start... Oh, I know what to do. What was the name of this guy again?
Hantanus Tarn. He is the Castellan appointed by the Lords of Waterdeep to watch over Golden Fields.
I'm going to use Thaumaturgy and start yelling across town for him.
Fucking hell.
What? Kronk has no time for petty nobles. Those who never worked
There
a
is
day in their
very
life.
swiftly going to be a group of guards finding Kronk and holding their swords out to him.
Hey, you. Stop
Hey,
with all
you.
this shouting.
Making the guards nervous.
I heard they were forming the Dawn.
I heard they were from the Dawn Guard.
Vampire hunt.
They have
I
curved
should join.
swords.
Give me 1 second.
Curved swords.
Oh, for God's sake.
Curved. I used to be an adventurer like you.
We'll assassinate the god.
Don't make me inflict wounds his knees.
Yeah, so the
That's
guard,
the
the
third
guards
level
are
now. I
going,
could pump a lot of D10s into him.
there's a group of about five guards that approach Kronk, very annoyed. Like, sir, would you kindly not use such abilities in Golden Fields? We're a quiet farming settlement, and we prefer to keep it that way.
If your boss doesn't turn up, I'm gonna keep yelling.
And if you keep yelling, we will promptly remove you from Golden Fields. This is your
Like to see you
first
try.
warning. This is your first warning.
I'll square up to the chatty one.
How many
I'm
warnings
probably
do we get?
towering over him because I'm a half orc.
How tall are you?
6'6".
Well,
Oh,
he's
Jesus.
6'7", bitch.
He's about 6 foot tall, so you do tower over him by
I
a
think
good.
you're taller than Strom as well.
But he's not
but-
as tall as Korvac.
But he holds his ground because he's got his buddies nearby as well, and
Period's
they
5'4".
kind of form up a little bit. Like,
Now run it along
Kindly
like a
back
good little
down,
boy and get your
sir.
boss down here.
sir, back down now. This is your second warning.
I'm saying,
How
get your boss,
many warnings do we get?
and then there would be no trouble. We're just here to help. That's all.
Sir, you've been asked. Now back down, or we will escort you out of Golden Fields.
Guard the garbage. I was going to say something.
Everywhere we go, we end up killing everyone we meet. It's such a pain in the ass, but it is good eating.
So
This fellow won't listen to me.
can't
Someone else
before-
speak to him.
before anything can kind of get a little bit harder, you hear kind of a tune strumming from nearby. as this
for
little
fuck's sakes.
halfling strolls up to the guards.
Toss a
and in-
coin to your witcher.
In a very tuneful voice, he says, "Toss a coin to your witcher, O Valley of Plenty."
You make me
The
not
gods.
want to keep him alive, Ant.
The guards look at him and like, "What the fuck is a no?" Okay, so
What the
this little
He's a
halfling
child.
saunters over and goes, now, gentlemen, come on, let's be civil here. Why don't I treat you all to a round of drinks at Miros's place?"
Now, this is
Clonk.
a man I could get along with. Lead the way, little man.
Clonk, I wish to eat the small man.
And
Crop.
this
Eating
man,
the small
I'm like
sheep.
shaking his arm. I want to eat.
this
Take it from
halfling,
experience. Halflings don't taste good. Very cheery. Don't ask how I know that.
this
How do you
halfling
know
seems to willingly ignore your conversation and introduces himself to you as Orin Yogilvi, and he is the town's local bard. And he sings for his supper, and he escorts you to the inn, which is here.
You can't eat them all, callback.
It's true. This is called
Beautiful.
North Furrow's End. And as he enters, you see it's full of people, all full of merriment and cheer. After all, this is Golden Fields. What could possibly go wrong?
There is
And
no
he
war
s-
boss.
Success and where's and Jäger.
And he saunters over to the barkeep. He says, "Miros, a round of drinks for my new friends, please." And this creature by the name of Miros will look at them, and you see he's got like almost like a face of a lion, and he will look at you all, and in a gruff voice, he will look down at Orin and be like, "What rabble have you brought into my inn this time, little one?" And before long, there will be 7 flagons of Golden Fields' finest brew, also known as Golden Gulp, sitting on the bar waiting for each of you.
What time of the day is it?
It is about 11 o'clock.
Oh, God.
What is this? Oh, Strom.
It's
So-
Golden Fields. People drink at any time of the day. After all, what could go wrong?
Perry will take it, but he won't drink any.
Strom's
Uh,
gonna.
As-
what
as
could
you
go
take-
wrong? Let me see. I might wild surge and set the entire building on fire.
No,
Uh,
don't
no,
do that.
Stay
thank
outside.
you.
As you pick up this flagon of drink, you can see it doesn't look like any other flagon that you've seen. It looks very distinctively homemade, but still very well made.
Rather garbage takes us. Oh, bubbly, bubbly, bubbly.
This is a nice flagon.
Yes, I make them myself in my kiln out back.
Strom
People
looks-
have a tendency to take them, but I assure you, if I find you take them, you will find your lives to be forfeit.
That's fine. Ah, fine. Strom will start to drink the. It's a.
So
just
funny
to
if,
clarify. it is
Just imagine Torvik
alcoholic
just starts emptying the drink out and trying to pocket it already.
It is an alcoholic beverage.
Wait, sorry. What was it made out of?
It's like wood, isn't it?
It's just like a standard like wood. Actually, no, it's not wood. I believe. Hold on, let me check.
It's not wood, obviously.
Like a bitten metal, like a cheap metal they've worked on.
It's pottery. So
Ooh,
And now, just give. Not my, not Torvik's.
so it's a large varnished clay mug that have sheaves of golden wheat painted on their sides.
This stuff's wonderful.
Says, "First flagon is always free for the local brand of Golden Gulp, but after that
Fucking
you gotta pay."
I
free.
lean
Torvik likes
forward,
free,
like-
and he downs the first.
I will lean
Yeah,
up
yeah.
really close to the barkeep and go, "What are you exactly?"
"What am I? What are you, good friend?"
I am a lizard folk.
"I'm Demaran? Demaran? Is that how you say it? I don't
Demaran.
know. Demaran. People used to call me the Yeti just because of and he just kind of points to his face.
Oh yeah, he's like a lion dude, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like his entire face is like covered in thick white hair.
He's a human though.
All you can see is his eyes and his mouth.
A very, very hairy man, Ben.
A very, very hairy man.
This is
You are
strong.
a
He
human?
is a Damaran human.
Hey, that's a new one. Huh. If we're sitting down at a table, Pyrian will give the drink to Strom. Just kind of slyly slide it over and just look at it like,
Very strong will. He would have sipped the first drink and then down that very quickly, and then very quickly down the next drink as well.
good?
As you look around, you see a rather stern-looking woman sat on a table by herself, looking very curiously over at Torvik.
Yes. What are you looking at?
She
I
simply
think she's
ignores
looking at an
Torvik.
idiot.
Sorry, what's you say?
She ignores you.
Can I walk up to the woman?
Yeah,
Yes,
I mean, I'm also
you
gonna
can.
walk up there. You're looking
Dare
at
to
him, and you
exist.
ignore me? What are you looking at?
The woman looks down at Torvik, and she's got glasses sat halfway down her nose, and she peers down at Torvik, and she says, "You have magic, don't you, little one?
Yes, what of it?
Show me, what magic can you do?"
Oh fuck! Everybody run!
Fuck!
I will.
Anyone who's not drinking the ale, I'm just going to keep drinking it.
Ooh, what should I cast? I'll start with just some thaumaturgy. Make the window swing open, make the lights flicker and dance.
Gives out a mild huff, and then kicks a seat to you. Says, "Sit down, little goblin,
Oh,
and
you wanna
let's
see-
talk some magic." And then she
Pays
will
very close
gesture.
attention to this.
She will gesture over to Miros to bring another flagon of Golden Gulp for both herself and for Torvik.
Rob, there's now two of them. What do we do?
This round on you, yes?
What do you say, sorry? Yes, this one is on me. I'm fascinated by you. I wish to study you further. After all,
As long as
if
you
there
don't
is
try
one
experiment
thing
on me
I
and,
know,
stick probes in
there
my
is
brain, it
no
should be okay.
problem that can't be solved without magic. With magic, sorry. No problem can't be solved by magic. And I'm curious to know what you're capable of, little thing.
Can I
And
insight
then
check
she will engage Torvik in intense magic-based conversation.
Korvac is now heavily considering just going home to the marshes.
While that's going, could I insight check her?
Yes, by all means.
Can I, learning how to hail down a barkeep, order more golden gulp, whatever it's called?
Yes, 1 second. I'm going to find out how much it costs.
Oh, 14 for insight check, by the way.
It doesn't tell me how much it costs. How much would a flagon of mead cost, or like a flagon of wine?
Depends on the quality. It varies from 1 to like 4 or 5-ish copper.
Fairly good quality, so we'll say it's 3 copper.
It would cost
let's
you
say.
about
Let's say it's,
6
say
or
it's-
7 copper in London, so maybe
Okay,
even
let's-
silver.
let's say it's 3 copper per flagon.
Well, Strom's going to keep ordering them
Okay,
because he likes it a lot.
so deduct some copper from yourself then. You do an insight check into this woman, and you determine that she is a spellcaster, most likely a mage of some variety.
Did she say her name?
She hasn't given her name yet.
Okay.
Did she? I think she gave me her name.
Nope, she hasn't given her name yet.
Yep. She
She will
she
probably
did.
give you her
She did.
name as part of the
She did give the
conversation.
name. That's like the first thing.
Her name is Naxine Drathkala.
Sorry, what?
Naxine Drathkala.
Yeah,
Sorry, I hit 1,000 MS on Discord from it, so.
That's okay.
I'm pretty sure she gave the Naxine part, not the.
Yes, her name is Naxine.
Okay,
As
Frey's
far as
just
she is concerned, it is her job to protect Golden Fields on behalf of Waterdeep.
Tyrion's paying very close attention to their conversation while trying to remain like he's not paying attention, but he like totally is.
They're just talking
There's a
like
creature
magical
taking-
wizardry stuff, and as Torvik is telling her all about his exploits in the cave and in the Giant's Tower, which no doubt I'm
Embellishing
sure
everything.
Sam will agree
yeah.
is completely embellishing everything to make himself sound like the hero. She is listening,
So can
fascinated
I
by him.
walk over to her?
Yeah, by all means.
I'm gonna like just whisper in her ear as quietly as I can. Careful, he will betray you.
Oh, I had no doubt. Goblins are rather nasty folk, but I'm
Please,
still very curious about him.
Please.
What are you
kill him
talking about?
first.
I'm not nasty. You don't even
Oh.
know me. Go away.
All goblins are nasty folk, but do carry on. I'm listening to your story. And then
Well,
she
yes,
shoves another flagon of mead towards you, knowing that that will most likely keep you talking.
Well, yes. So where was I?
You were
Yes,
talking about this cave.
Oh yes, we were in the cave, and and the rest of the party were cowering behind some rocks whilst I was blasting these bats out of the sky. And there was this really big one, and it pushed one of our pushed some guy that I was with down a hole. But finally, I managed to slay it, and oh, that it was a close one. But merely
I
escaped
walk
with
by
my
wearing
life.
one of its wings.
She might see Strom wearing its other wing.
Urge to kill rising.
Maybe there should be, a deception check.
No, she just fully believes his story. Like, she's not even questioning it. She's just fascinated by Torvik and fully believes that he is capable of such feats of magic.
God, she's going to be
She's just-
disappointed, isn't she?
She's just
Oh.
curious to learn what he's
Totally.
capable of.
Yeah, I mean,
Mostly
as I'm
because
do-
she's considering whether or not he's a threat to Golden Fields, but she's still fascinated by him.
as I'm like explaining the story, I'm doing like hand gestures and stuff, and I'm like going like pew pew pew, and like throw reenacting like how I'd like throw a firebolt, and like suddenly a firebolt like shoots across the room, and what sorry, that happens sometimes. My magic is sometimes out of control.
Premature evocation, I believe. They call it.
Wild magic goblin, fascinating. She needs
Well,
a little bit
I was a
closer.
tiefling at one point, but
You were a
That's changed
tiefling?
overnight.
What?
yes, indeed.
How did that happen?
We slew some goblins, and then we made camp near their corpses, and next thing I know, I'm a goblin, and my tiefling body was still in its place. I don't quite know what happened there, but it's not the
You've
first
been
time that
Both
it's not the first time.
fascinated and reviled by this story.
Yes, it's not the first time that things have happened. Things have happened like that around me. Yeah. Yes, we shan't go into that right now, because well,
Interesting.
anyway.
So, how is Gar the Garbage reacting to Torvik being the star of this show?
She's still sipping her drink. And as she it gets halfway, she downs the whole thing, sniffs it, realizes it's gone mouldy, and pours it on Torvik. And then she goes, "Oh, oops! I'm so very sorry. Sorry, Torvik. I know how close we are and how such great friends we are." She's trying not to sound sarcastic. So let me get you a paper towel.
It's okay. I can try myself, and I like sprout a little flame in my hand, and I just like yeah.
You have
His hair on fire.
Flips her hand upwards to try and make him flame his face, burn his face. And and it doesn't work. She then giggles.
Strange what you are.
I'm glad my bad laughter got a reaction.
I was enjoying this story. I was just muted.
How does it feel to be on the other end?
Pardon?
Sorry, what?
What?
How does it feel to be the recipient?
Who are you saying that to?
The Torvik. It's usually him that's up to no. It's usually you that's not up to good.
What do you mean? I'm always up to good, huh?
And at that comment, Gar the Garbage sniggers and goes, up to good? What is that nonsense?
Torvik, we both know that's not the truth. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to pay me for protection.
It's not because of anything I've done. It's I don't know why he doesn't like goblins. It must be to do with his past or something. It wasn't me.
I'll go back to drinking my beer, just chuckling.
I've had 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's from like, is he buzzed?
This is the first time he's ever drunk alcohol.
That's a good point. Is this your first time ever drinking?
Yeah.
Not yours, but Strong's.
Oh god.
I mean, at this
Okay.
point, Strom would have drank more than I have in my own life, so...
What is your constitution?
18.
Okay, do a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Alright.
What are you talking about? It's obviously all of our first time drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely not Krogs.
20.
Yeah, you're
Jesus.
good. You're good. Despite the intake of alcohol,
There's a
Strong,
lot of alcohol.
he feels a little bit giddier than usual, but other than that, he's just he's drinking the gold
Strong
roll.
a happy drunk? Depressed drunk?
He's not drunk
No.
yet. He's just
No.
he's feeling a little bit.
This has
happier
been
and
the
calmer than
greatest,
usual.
like, what a
It's like,
fantastic
you know how
day
you-
for Strom.
You know how you see those Facebook posts that are like, what kind of giraffe are you today? What kind of Strom drunk are you today? Sad Strom drunk? Depressed
Sad.
Strom drunk? Happy Strom drunk? Ready to kill Torvik Strom drunk?
Now,
Oh,
Strom's always
Put that
ready
idea in
to-
his head now, so he's gonna be.
He doesn't have to be drunk for that.
it's just always it's Torvik always walks a fine line with Strom.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Mm. Yeah.
What does
Very much.
what does Pyrian make of this situation with Torvik?
I don't think an insight check would allow this, but can I get a read of how good at magic she is? Like how proficient she seems?
Proficient. Yeah, do an Arcana check for me.
Okay.
So you can tell she's probably a decent spellcaster, not like phenomenal, not so much that she'd be able to just go in and completely like wreck face, but enough that she probably knows a fair few spells. And in your experience, you'd estimate that she's probably somewhere around like a 4th or 5th level
Well,
spellcaster.
if he can get that read on her, then he'll feel a bit more secure in the town. But on that note, he's now lost interest in our conversation, and he goes up to Miros, and he'll ask, "Excuse me, who around here is in charge of the town?"
Myros will stroke his shaggy beard and then lean forward on the bar. Says, "That'll cost you a flag and a golden gulp."
I not brought 3. I brought 4.
And how much is that, sorry?
3 copper.
Oh, that's so awkward. Hey, out of character, how do you do it where you only have 1 copper but you have higher stuff?
You have to just work your way down.
Break.
Uh,
Try and persuade him.
What's
You can
the
try and
math?
do a persuasion check. Might be a bit difficult, but
I've had
you
6.
can do it.
What's a
You
persuasion?
could break a silver and just.
Persuade. Exactly what you think it is. Literally
You
just
try
trying
and
to
persuade them to do
persuade
something.
someone to do what you want them to do.
Oh, nice. Oh, fine.
Like persuading Strom to kill Torvik.
That'll
Not
be
that
easy.
he,
That's
I
like
mean,
a
that'd be like a DC 1,
Yeah,
basically.
if you get a natural 1, I'll still probably do it.
That's true. You want to try and persuade him?
I'll
then?
buy another.
Um,
Strom will buy.
sure, I guess Pyrion is wait,
Strom's-
is there like a bar, like a
I'm buying another one.
Yeah, it's a bar, just like a normal bar.
as Strom comes up, as I've seen him do this a bunch, I'll quickly guide
I've never
myself
left the
under
bar.
table.
I've done.
Oh yeah, so okay, how about this? My
I
friend
hope
here
you're
buys
keeping
another
track of this, Nathan. I hope you're keeping
Yeah,
track of
I've had 7.
How about this? My friend will get one, and you tell me what I'm wondering.
Do a persuasion check for me.
I've
I-
brought, and Strom will hold up 5 fingers.
Strom, I don't think that's right.
No, it is.
Uh,
I was given 1, you gave 1. I've had
great, 11.
7.
He looks at you, seems to consider for a moment, goes, "Haven't mine too. Then I'll tell you what you want to know."
How does Strom look? Does he look like bad at the moment?
Strom looks fine at the moment. Whether or not he'll look as fine after he's had another 2, well,
I've had 7 so
that
far.
depends on his constitution roll.
Strom loves alcohol, but he's not going to love the hangover. He's going to hate that.
No, I can't do that. Sure, I'll get one. But
He puts his hand out to take the copper from you.
all right, so I'm doing it where I remove the silver and then add the equivalent. All right.
Cool.
Yeah,
and
fair
then
enough.
Remove the cost.
So I
As
want copper. How
as
much
the
does it
copper,
cost?
3 copper. As the copper
Oh, I'm
clinks in
hearing
his
you
hand,
loud.
he
Sorry.
that's okay. Oren is going to start singing with Gar to the point where he's going to put his arm round her waist because he's not really tall enough to put his arm round her shoulder, and he, with a flagon of golden gulp in his hands, he's going to start singing along with her.
Do you know what I'm singing?
No idea, but I'm sure Oren does. He's going to start making up his own version, and the patrons seem to love this new duo. Cool. So, Myros is gonna take the 3 copper from you, and he's gonna lean a little bit further forward. He's gonna look around a little bit, and then he's gonna point a shaggy finger to the end of the not the bar, but like the other end of the inn, basically. And you see like a portly-looking man with a flagon of golden gulp in his hand, flanked by 2 not like super beautiful ladies, but what you can assume for Golden Fields is 2 mildly attractive looking ladies. Goes, that's Hantanus. He's the Castellan of Waterdeep, appointed by Waterdeep. I can't promise you that he'll get much done though. Just between you and me, he's a little bit of a twit.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you. Strom,
He gives you a
please.
small nod.
Oh wait, I purchased a thing. I take my golden gulp, I guess, because that's what I bought.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want it.
You gave
Take
me
that.
the last one.
Yeah, I'm not going to give you this one. I'll say Strom, please. Be careful. Be careful. I'll walk away.
Be careful with what?
Just be careful.
With what?
I'll make my
Strom
way.
looks confused and will buy another one. That's 8 now.
You're gonna be fucked.
I'm fine. That's great.
Yeah, I guess Pyrion will go to Pantanos. and Handman.
Hold on, let me give you the spelling.
I've got it Hantanos or
Thanos.
Hantanos.
Oh, it's a U. Stupid handman. I have to change my notes, you bastard. Right. Yeah, Pyrion will make his way over there.
So there is a spare chair there, but Hantanos doesn't seem to acknowledge you as you approach, clearly too engrossed, as it were, in the attention being provided by these two mildly attractive young women, that are sat either side of him.
Before I get there, I'm just going to guide myself. Okay. Excuse me, and I'll walk up and place the golden glug? Golden
gulp.
Golden gulp.
Gulp.
Gotcha. I'll place it on the table and say, a drink for a conversation?
He looks at you and gives kind of like a gruff, fine. He takes a golden gulp and downs it in one go and puts it back on the table.
Pyrion will sit down, I guess, and say, I don't mean to alarm you, but we've had word that there might be a potential giant attack on the way.
And Hannes will look at you for a moment and kind of look very confused for a second, and then look at both of his associates, and then the three of them will burst out laughing.
Meros was right. Okay. Look, there are lots of people here from what I can tell, and they are in danger. This is not a joke.
He looks at you, kind of almost condescendingly goes, "Look, I appreciate the insight here, little boy, but this place is very well defended by the guards. I don't think we've got anything to worry about. We've stopped 4 thief attacks in the past month. We ain't got nothing to worry about." And we'll kind of lean back a little bit and pick up the previous flagon of golden gulp he has and take a hearty gulp of it.
And yet those same guards let a lizard man and a goblin in without so much as checking them thoroughly. Do you really have faith in those men?
That's a lie, you little worm. The guards are under orders to check everyone thoroughly before they let them in. Not a chance we wouldn't have vetted you before we let you in.
But yeah, Adam, does Korvac have like all his weapons on show right now?
Yeah.
I'll just
Strongholds have 2 great axes, 2 hand axes, and like 7 javelins on them.
Awkwardly lean back in my chair and slowly point to the people I've come in here with, like,
He will then point like a gruff, dirty finger to what looks like another adventuring party sat in the corner. You think it looks like some kind of like rogue, perhaps like a paladin, maybe. Some other people, they seem to be whispering some words about some kind of vampire. I don't know. Something like that, I don't know. But
they probably died ages ago.
and then he points to another party, what looks like
isekai'd into
what looks like a couple of halflings, quite a tall, elderly-looking wizard, a dwarf carrying an axe, a ranger, an elf ranger.
Wow, those guys can make for a great story.
A human with a sword who looks quite kingly, you know. Like, look, you ain't the only ones here with weapons, lad. We vet everyone. If you were a danger, you wouldn't have been let in. Now, why don't you go back to your drinking and leave me to my company?
Pyrion will do like a hand motion under the table, and I'd like to cast suggestion. On the gentleman in question.
Can you read to me suggestion?
Oh, it's quite long. You suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or 2 and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed or need this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking the creature to stab itself or, hurt itself in any way it doesn't work. They have to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described to the best of its ability. The suggested course of action can continue for the entire duration. If the suggested activity can be completed in a shorter time, the spell ends when the subject finishes what it was asked to do. You can also specify conditions that will trigger a special activity during the duration. For example, you might suggest that a knight give her warhorse to her first beggar she meets. If the condition isn't met before the spell expires, the activity isn't. If you or any of your companions damage a target, the spell ends.
Okay. And what would you like to suggest to him?
Look, my suggestion is that you go tell all of your guards now to get the people ready to be evacuated.
Okay. Make a roll for me. It's
No,
going to
it's
be.
you.
Oh, I have to make a roll.
Yeah, it's a saving throw wisdom.
1 second. Just bring up stat block for a noble. Even then, I don't think he's not very wise. This guy, so he's going to have a disadvantage on this.
Distracted by the wound.
But it's yeah.
And he's
also
heavily
that,
drunk.
but
You don't
He
need to
makes
roll. He rolls an 11.
are you telling me he's rolling an 11?
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
mean,
my shit.
it's a difficult check. He's very stubborn, regardless.
He rolls an 11.
He's using
He's
that
doing it
poor
all
using-
kinds of bullshit.
using-
I know what
what
he's
was it?
using. I know. It's fine.
You should still let them roll first. Who knows? He might.
No, Pyrion this is very
I'm
important.
gonna roll anyway, just for fun.
That's fine, yeah. Maybe he'll roll a
Crit.
natural one and that'll be hilarious.
No takesy backsies.
Yeah, he rolled an 11. Fucking hell, man.
So what about that
God,
other
he
part
truly
of
was
his?
portent.
It's better been doing that a lot recently. He should kind of use
Yeah,
that
that's-
feature with Pyria more often.
Yeah. I mean,
What's that? Sorry, what should I do?
Use that thing you have on Pyrian.
It's cool. It's cool.
anyway, he's kind of gonna look at you, kind of almost like annoyed, right? Fine, whatever. I'll get it sorted at some point. Now run along. I've got my associates to attend to. So you figure that, despite your suggestion, he's probably going to do it, but not with the urgency that you would want
Oh,
him to.
I hate to be that guy, but they have to do it right away. With this spell.
I mean, he is very inebriated right now. He's in no position. to kind of
He'll
do
make
it.
his way over, but he'll stumble a lot. As
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, okay.
he's probably gonna try and do it, but he's probably gonna like collapse.
Alright, yeah,
at
that's
some
fine.
point
That's
along
fine.
the
I
way.
don't want to be that player.
No, that's right. It's
All
just
good.
to the point where like he's really kind of not gonna get it done quickly.
Alright,
Even if he's compelled by the spell, he's just too inebriated and he's just too apathetic to get it done at any kind of reasonable pace. Like maybe he'll get it done tomorrow.
Oh, it's only lasts for 8 hours, so
Maybe he'll get it. Like the suggestion might last even then, but
I'll do it this evening.
yeah, he'll do it at some point. But he's not in any rush to get it done.
Okay.
Pyrion will go back to the rest of the people then. Right, so I just spoke to that dipshit, and apparently he runs a place around here. Hopefully,
Doesn't seem like he runs a lot. Seems
No.
rather overweight.
Why would anyone listen to him?
I don't know. That's usually the case with these kind of places.
These places, it's nice, but strange.
Is he some great warrior of theirs?
Doesn't look like it.
Is he some seer or a mage?
I don't think he's anything great.
Uh,
But
As you guys are talking, a woman sitting nearby will turn to you, and she will say, "I would not trust him for anything. He is
Shit, it's another lizard.
no, it's a very very bad Asian accent. Like, just don't even like consider how bad it is."
Oh.
So, tell me, what is this knowledge you have of an attack?
Giants attack 3 days.
This woman will kind of turn her head away a little bit and seem to be lost in thought.
It might be good to keep the.
She pulls out walkie-talkie. I'm fucking blown. Abort the attack! Abort the attack!
Would it be better to keep the people in the town?
what are you asking us?
Depends.
Sorry.
Depends on
not
which
a lot.
giants are attacking. They will not.
Hill giants, I don't
walls.
know.
How tall are hill giants?
How tall
Very
are
good question. 1 second.
Favoured enemy, this is shit, I would know. No
I'll
thine enemy.
tell you,
What's
give me
this
1 second.
Big giant, I should. If we had a, a Rune Knight fighter, they can just turn into like the height of a giant.
Oh, you're approaching
that is Attack on Titan stuff, really, isn't it?
Adults are about 10 to 11 feet tall and weigh about 1,100 pounds.
Walls might keep them safer.
Oh, wait, hold on. Something.
Very nice.
Wait, hold on. Let me use this. This is probably a better thing to do. Actually,
Maybe
use a
kick it
wiki
down.
for this. Average height, 15 feet.
15 feet. They could with ease help each other over the walls.
Here, Leon. You
Yes.
said you know how many days.
I don't know.
You said 3.
I believe it's 3, yes.
Do you not know any more how many? Where? Which direction?
Bless you.
Thank you.
The way.
That was from garbage.
Oh, really?
Obviously. Yeah. Yeah, that's shocking.
Yep.
Why can't I sound like that? Anyway, moving on.
The magic used is. It has to be short. I can't learn everything. I'm sorry.
Well, can you not do it again and then learn another short thing?
Not for a while.
How long is a while?
A couple of days.
Well, we'll have a day to prepare then. I suppose.
Yes. I won't be able to do it before they come if it's 3 days. That's.
Oh.
I can't do that. What should we do?
Um,
Am I still talking
Kill them.
to Maxine? Or-
If you want
Kill
to,
them.
you can still be chatting with her.
Yeah, I probably am.
Anthony, I know there's not much necessarily around Golden Fields, but where is the closest forest to it?
Closest forest to
Which-
Golden Fields. Very good question. Give me a minute and I will find out for you.
It's more
This
just
is
wondering
why I
about
have
the direction that
maps.
it's from as well.
Also, as a note, if we've been in here for a while, can I use my arcane recovery to get a spell slot back?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. Thank you.
Closest forest.
I'm looking at the map. It's
Surprisingly
hard to
not too far away from
The
our deep forest. There's also Westwood, somewhat nearby, but a little bit further away than perhaps our deep is.
They within 3 days. Dun dun dun.
Within 3 days, there and back, or just
The
there?
Hobbit's Tale by.
Hobbit's Tale, yes.
Yes.
I mean, Nightstone was about 3 days travel from Golden Fields, according to
The half.
how long it took you to get here by like giant tower.
If I were to attack this city, probably do it by the gates of metal and climb over the walls, go under the walls. Giants aren't good at digging.
I know we owe no allegiances to these people, but I would hate to see.
Building a ditch would take too long.
I'd hate to see so many lives lost for no reason.
Stakes Hill.
But that is a reason.
Traps.
Giants are attacking. Yes, and if we can help that, I would like to.
Callback hunting giants might be fun.
I don't see the personal gain. I loathe giants as any other, but well, if you
Can't
help, I'm sure they wouldn't mind giving you a bunch of livestock, food, or anything really. If you save their life, then that's a life of debt.
I don't think these people understand.
What? Debt? People owe me
Maybe.
gold? What?
Only your death, Torvik, is
Torvik,
the only thing
thank
I owe you.
You owe us all a lot for allowing you to live this long. Someone's going to be stroking his facial hair. Of course he is. Deep in fault with his 8 intelligence.
Nice. I don't know.
That would pits would work. Maybe.
Pits.
Well, things to defend the town, make it easier. When you're hunting an animal, you can lure it into a pit.
This
Either
is quite a large town. I don't think we'd be able to make any pits.
it's the
I
problem.
don't think they'd let us make any pits either. These people don't seem particularly well versed in reality.
Not much use in hunting around cities like this. Very well built though.
These people.
Bit too quiet of a life.
Well,
How will the party proceed from here?
I don't know.
Wait, Torvik's got into Max's house.
Oh no, not the fire alarm. Firebolt, it finally hit. Well, you all don't need to stay, but I'm going to be staying. I'm going to try and help where I can because no need for
Okay,
such
well,
pressure.
nice knowing you.
You can leave if you like.
I would
Please
not say
do.
the same back to you, Torvik.
Please leave.
I will stay and kill the giants, I guess. They are good prey. You get much from the giant's death.
Quite. Tough.
Those bone spears, arrows. What was it?
Oh, javelins I got. You made a couple.
Javelins are good. You can make
Think
the
of
feet leather is good for making a shield.
Think of the
thick skin.
things you could craft with that. Pretty big giant bones.
I have.
I'm pretty sure a couple of the javelins are giant bones, right?
Yes,
Oh,
they
ones
are.
that Strom has. They are.
Well, I wasn't there for
giant
that,
bones.
so I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I'll show him. I'll show Pelion a couple of the
That is
giant.
quite intimidating.
Good.
Wow.
Good, yes.
Yeah, you can
Price
lots of
easy.
those.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly easy to kill.
Well,
The people here are fucked, but
I
we should
think
be okay.
if this very fat man is hopeless, I think he was fat, wasn't he?
Yes, he was fairly
Yeah,
portly.
he's really fat.
It looks like he hasn't taken care of his own hygiene in perhaps a little while.
Shum's wearing dead people's clothes. It's,
It's
like
true.
this fat man I use
And a half a bat.
and half a bat.
second level spell slam with my 2 fucking piece of shit fat man. Fuck.
I think.
Ben
if
is
he
mad.
killed
Ben mad, Ben smash.
Can't do that very often.
If yes, if maybe guards, why people should defend themselves. But maybe leader of guards is more helpful, whatever he's called.
Wasn't that a shrunk Thunderblade? Shrunk?
Thunderblade is a good name.
Strog Thunderblade.
Strong.
Thunderblade is a
Strong.
good name.
Strog.
Oh, strong.
STROG. Strog.
Strog Thunderblade.
No
sounds
relation
like
to Strom.
Axel,
Yeah.
Possibly, maybe.
possibly. We'll go there and he's oh fuck's sake, brother.
Oh, where have you been?
Got a job in the guard.
You left me in the woods. Bad.
Well, we can try and find Strog. If you put that drink down.
What drink?
How many drinks have you had at this point?
Oh, 8.
Okay.
Why? Is there a problem with drinks? Very good drinks.
They're lovely, but they're side effects.
What side effects?
Well, you drink too many.
You'll find out tomorrow.
I'm asking. What?
You drink too many and, you know, you start acting a bit different. It's not magic or anything, it's just you get a bit loose.
Loose? Like an arrow.
Tron,
Sure.
what happens when you drink it? There's a component in the drink that impairs your judgment and your physical capacities. Essentially, it is a poison.
Would
You are slowly
Callback
killing
know
yourself.
this?
Absolutely.
Is Callback an alcoholic?
I mean, Gorpak is a surprisingly knowledgeable individual about the most random things.
It really is.
What a sheep don't know. No, they're hearing about alcohol. Mm. But it tastes, well, even the nicest mushroom can taste. Or it can be poisonous, I suppose.
Essentially, yes. Would you like my one? I haven't drunk it.
Yes, please.
Here you go.
Appearing face masks.
That would be Strom's 9th golden gulp.
Do another Constitution saving throw for me, but this time.
I think the DC just
Two.
goes up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let me just roll. Okay.
Free to drink it, it goes up by 2. Oh dear, there it is.
Okay then.
Your face plants into the bar.
Strom is very drunk now at this point. The golden gulp has started to hit hard.
Pepe.
Question of what kind of drunk Strom is about to become.
Well, confused is the first action because he's looking at like Pyrion and Korvac, and suddenly there's 3 of each of them.
Oh, sorry, that's just my blur spell. Let me just.
He's just waving his hand towards like Pyrion and like reach.
Pyrion awkwardly looks 5 feet
There's-
to the left of him where he's reaching.
There's more of you. Korvac.
Ah. Yeah.
This would be one of the primary effects, yes. I suspect it's taking.
You roll.
Look at his own hands, and there's multiple.
Can you roll a d8 for me, please, Nathan?
Yes, Strom. Just be careful. If when you go outside and you get the fresh air, it's gonna be a bit.
Yes, from
You're going to be suffering the effects of a hangover for at least 3 hours after you stop being drunk.
Gonna be so grumpy.
I mean, what is he? I mean, I don't. A headache.
You probably have the effects of the first level of exhaustion for 3 hours.
That makes sense. Hangovers are bitches. Like they'll impair you.
First level of exhaustion isn't too bad for
If he keeps drinking, however, well,
yeah.
Right, Strom. Shall we get going to find this drug?
Sure. Strom will push down on the table, maybe a little bit too hard.
the table will break in half.
Oh dear.
Miros
This is
will
what
look,
happens when you have 6 hands.
will look at Strom with not so much annoyance as more kind of
Or can I catch the flagon though? Somehow. Can I try and catch the flagon?
roll,
One of your 6 hands.
Yeah.
roll,
Which flagon though? There's going to be many flying around the air.
roll an
Don't know.
acrobatics check with disadvantage, please.
Oh, yes. Okay.
2 natural 20.
Keep lowest one. I've done that right. Acrobatics, you say?
Yes.
I'm really good at that.
With disadvantage? 3. Okay, can you
don't-
please
I don't
roll
catch
a
the flag.
d9 for me?
I don't catch the flag.
Roll a d9 for me, please. Nathan.
Nice.
Yes.
I will say, not all the flagons would be on. Okay, that's fine.
No, they're
actually.
all
They're all
on
on
the
there. I never gave it.
7 of the flagons drop to the floor and break.
Oh,
You
no.
managed to just about catch 2 of them.
Oh,
Miros looks rather annoyed and says, I think it's about time you stop drinking, Sonny. Maybe one of you should take him outside for a breath of fresh air. And you take that very much as your cue to leave Northborough End.
Strom's never been on steadier footing, but you'll see him obviously very quickly at the moment.
And I think
I'm more
on,
impressed you
on,
managed to catch 2
on-
of them.
on the note of a drunken Strom stumbling outside with his friends, we should end the session there.
Huzzah!
I'll be trying to lean on callback as well.
Which one?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
which-
That's
Which callback?
Hold on.
I think this one. Ah!
I lean on the third callback.
Oh, but is the third callback the real one?
I
That's the
don't
question.
know.
Let's find out.
But yes, we will end there, and next session you can try
It
and
was.
find
What's the right one?
Thunderblade and perhaps see if you
Callback will be
can
much
convince
better at
him to
hunting
do
when there's this
something.
many of us.
Hopefully. I hope
And-
something comes of that bloody suggestion spot.
Well,
I put so
you'll
much
find
into
out.
that.
Something will come of it. It's just maybe not as much as you would have liked. To
Yeah, we leave and we turn around and we see the guy leaving and he just falls over.
True.
Don't worry, ladies. I've got
So,
something to
I-
do.
I suppose I'll mention that my particular NPC that I have to protect is the barkeep. Anthony gave me the furry to look after.
I did give you the. I'm sorry, Nathan. I'm not sorry even slightly.
Just
I've got to look after the shepherd.
Yes.
Just to
I've got to
confirm
look
that
after the sheep.
The Asian lady
Yes,
was my
that
one,
is
right?
your one. Yes.
Yeah.
Take a guess which one's
yeah.
mine.
Yours was a halfling, right?
It's the
Yes.
fucking useless halfling that has 4 daggers, and that's it. Nothing else.
Yeah.
And he's a
mine-
piss head, and they will just probably just play music in combat.
Just like all parts.
Meanwhile,
Hey.
Sam gets
I
an
heard
actual
resistance to
competent
poison's really good
spellcaster.
against giants.
Yeah. I got
Meanwhile,
the
Sam
mage.
gets an actual competent spellcaster.
Nah, my lady's a badass.
Can I ask why I heard furries? Like, what's the context?
Oh,
of-
Nathan's a furry.
Ah, yes.
Just
I
Like in
love the
real
way
life,
Amy's
he
ears
does.
perk up when she hears the word fairy.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, furry. My
Ah,
kid.
yes, a furry.
the NPC I have to
Oh.
protect is covered in hair, so they're a
True.
furry.
Amy,
I
are
think,
you a
I
furry?
think I
by any
vaguely remember
chance?
who he's referred to
know
from
what
when I
furry
read the
was?
book years ago. Is that the
Yes.
often referred to Yeti?
Yes, it's the
Yes,
barkeep.
it is the Yeti.
Yeti, yeah. I remember that guy. He seemed really funny.
He used to be
Oh,
circus folk.
I broke 7 of his flagons. I
You
don't even
did.
like
He made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
trying to be like somewhat quiet in the build-up for Golden Fields because I do vaguely remember how it's supposed to go down. So I'm trying to let you guys take initiative.
No, it was worrying, you know. Why would I need to roll a D9? That's such a strange thing. Oh no, not the flagons.
You know, it's really hard to like try and let others do things when we have a lizard man, a goblin, a half orc that's not been to a city before. Well, Max who doesn't want to because he's
This is a
seen it.
I don't want to
A
meta. Yeah.
potentially crazy elf. Sorry if that's offensive, Amy.
No. No,
I'm just enjoying my
crazy
quiet
elf.
drink. Oh,
What
enjoying
did
it.
you not say? What the fuck is our party?
Misfits. That's the only way you can describe it. But misfits.
I've just thought about that. We must look like the weirdest.
Well, up
Bundle
until
of things.
recently, we were like a
Remember,
wild
you had a guy who
party.
would set things on fire spontaneously as well.
Yeah.
Who died by a bat.
I think in like Curse of Strahd, currently, apart from the Warforged, it's a relatively normal group of people.
Yeah,
Like,
we get
looking at them, this group though, what's wrong with it?
Oh
Do you
my
know what?
gosh.
Do you know what I've noticed a trend though?
Mm.
What?
A distinct lack of dwarves. No one likes to play dwarves. It seems.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, I've rolled some, but like,
That next campaign where Max teams, we should all play dwarves.
we just find the nearest mountain and make a hole in it. It's brilliant. Icewind Dale, more like Mountain Home. Tyranny of Dragons, more like.
Or one of us
Mountain
plays a
Home.
halfling that's convinced they're a dwarf. But
I was
all the
born
other
underground. Why
All the
don't
other
they
dwarves
trust
are
me,
true.
mother?
Christ.
I'm,
I'm
I'm-
act-
that's the best natural one.
Oh. Today I learned Cormac speaks Minotaur.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
You probably saw it when you had an option. It's like, oh man, this seems really
Maybe
funny.
callbacks.
Probably
Maybe
picked it.
callbacks.
Common giant goblin Minotaur. Fucking
Common-
brilliant.
I've got common giant and orc. I had one
It's
option.
just in case Sir Bigsby decides to show up at some
Okay.
point.
Oh,
Could
I
happen.
mean, he is
oh
between jobs.
god,
at the
don't
moment.
make that universe canon to this one for the love of God, no. Because that will be
It already
canon
is.
to my
It's
Curse of
Melvin
Strahd
survival
shit.
guides.
Just in case he finds himself out of another job and finds himself in Storm King's Thunder.
Max.
You know,
It's already all connected.
Adam, I think you have more chance of hearing your languages that you speak than I do.
Wait, is it actually, abyssal, infernal, deep speech?
Not quite, no.
Oh, okay. But Max, the universe was already connected because it's all recorded in Melvin's survival guides.
Oh God, is it?
Yeah, that's what the spreadsheets are called.
Oh,
so somehow
no.
Melvin, in his adventures,
he's a master of divinity magic. He's just spying on everyone.
Not even that. He just achieved the abilities of an archmage by the time he was just flitting through planes.
Yeah, to be fair, working in a newspaper company as an unpaid intern, sometimes you get a lot of spare time. You just become an archmage.
Yeah, a bit of time to study.
I mean, he was very good at the mending
exist
spell.
out there that could have caused it, I suppose.
He was very good at the mending spell because of Bixby. So maybe somehow that.
So when he's finished traveling, he just patches holes in universes.
Yes.
Mends the universe.
Yes, Melvin's the most powerful entity.
I think looking at these languages, there's only one. I speak 5. There's only one aside from common that might come up, and even then, that's rare.
But the thing is, it's weird to have a character that can speak a lot of languages.
You sent me, so I can.
I mean, I'll read them out if people are curious. I don't think they're going to make an appearance.
I am.
Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Primordial.
I was right with 2 of them.
Celestial will come up later on in my planned stuff for Gronk.
I got Deep Speech.
Also, I can pretty much guarantee you Draconic is going to come up.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
I mean, the whole premise is a war between giants and dragons. So
yeah.
There be dragons.
There be dragons. Aye.
Yeah.
Where is
you
the
guys
inn, by the way, on the
enjoyed
map?
that. It's literally right here.
Yeah, lovely. We're on a
I'm not gonna jump off for the night, guys. That was a very fun session,
cool.
and
That
I've
was
got a
good
feeling
session.
next session of Stalking Thunder is going to be terrifying. I presume, right? And if you're going to run it the
depends
way
if the
as
giants
is in the
attack.
book.
I'm going to try and run it as is in the book. So
guys, I know what we do.
Ooh, boy.
You're gonna need it.
You sure you don't want to bump us up to level 6?
Well, if you survive this, maybe.
I know what to do though. We just have shopping sessions for like 16 sessions in a row. We're never gonna have to fight the giants.
I distinctly remembering.
Why do you think I said no
reading
shops?
the fight outlines, and yeah, I'll try not to meta as much as I can. I can't.
That's fair enough. How much have you read beyond that, out of curiosity?
You're talking about. I read this like 2.5 years ago.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I only remember bits, but I remember vaguely I remember reading the lead up, like this, Brishanda, and what's the other place's name called?
Trebor. Or Tribor,
Trebor, yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
I remember them all being a bit wonky with their writing. Like it was hard to link it up to the plot.
Yeah, I've got an idea in mind of how to link the plot in for chapter 3.
Oh, good, yeah. I was gonna say because it kind of just it makes it really hard to get it cohesive.
Yes, I've got some ideas. So hopefully
cool.
we'll be able to. Do
I
that.
just
Also, I'm
realised
glad we're doing
whole
this one
time I
first. That's what I'm
haven't-
gonna say because I know what other giants attack the other villages. Let's be glad we decided on Golden Fields first. Let's just say that.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is that you're only meant to do one of them, but
I could turn dice rolling off here.
Yeah.
Oh,
whether or not you do is the other.
Oh,
I mean, we'll see. Yes, what's up?
What? So Gust Sphere. What type of spell is that?
It is Conjuration.
Conjuration. Okay.
This
I'm
whole
gonna
time I
jump off,
haven't had
guys.
variant ranger
Okay.
stuff on.
Oh
Hopefully, I will have Candlekeep Mysteries by the end of the week. It has been delayed in the UK, which is a bit of a shame. So, depending what you guys do in Curse of Strahd, depending where you decide to go, you might stumble upon one of the adventures there sooner rather than later.
Murdered by.
Oh, interesting.
no. Yeah. Yeah. Where we're gonna go? I'm going in the earth. I'm dying.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
you
fighting
guys
a
have
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Well,
luck,
we're
guys.
Oh, yeah,
You're
you're,
gonna
fight,
need
you're
that
fighting.
XP.
You don't even know
an
my
eighth
name
illusory
yet. So
dragon.
I remember that
Eighth
Shadow
level
Dragon.
spell? Yeah, an 8th level
I
spell.
almost have 5k saved up for next week, so
You
I
thought
do.
I
Oh,
have
shit.
12.
Nice.
Mm.
I have
We're
12
doing it
and
early
yeah.
before Auric dies.
Yeah, I was about to say we can get let's get
Yeah.
him to live as long as possible.
Or
with
just
flashbacks.
I was going to say, just as the
Yeah.
fatal blow
That's
comes
it,
in, just
that's
have a
it.
flashback of his
Get loads of
entire
inspiration
life.
points, guys. It's fine.
Everyone uses their flashback as
Yeah.
the character dies, and it's like their life.
Well,
flicking
you
and
guys
flickering
do
before
know
their
it gives
eyes.
inspiration now, so
We just
You
keep
know.
spam. I've got 12k. I can do it twice.
At this rate, we're gonna end up playing Blades in the Dark instead of D&D with all the flashbacks.
All right, well, thanks,
Right.
then. That was a fun
All
session.
right.
that was a
good
very fun
session.
session. Yeah, a
Yes,
good build
glad you
up
guys
for
enjoyed
the
it.
next one, for the impending giant attack.
I'm
It won't be
excited.
straight away next session because we need Debbie to get acclimatized to
yeah.
what's going on and find out.
Also,
what
if
her
if you
NPC
need
is
some
as
help
well.
to edge the story along you want, I'm probably guessing what you want to happen in this town kind of thing. If you get stuck,
Yes.
just like whisper me, and I'll be like,
I
I'll
will
get
do.
Kronk involved to try and help. Because I don't think anyone's twigged what we're supposed to do yet at Golden Fields.
That's all right.
We're supposed to kill giants.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
So
we're
kill
meant to
Torvik.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kill
Torvik,
I love that we both
whole,
said that.
whole point of this entire giant attack is to find a way to kill Torvik. Spoiler alert, by the way.
This is my entire objective is not have another character die.
But to not not upset Nanami.
Of
Yes,
course.
that too.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to
Absolutely.
get
as
to
well.
a point where literally the rest of the party does actually want Torvik to die. Like, they all utterly hate Torvik, but everyone likes Nanami a bit too much.
No.
Just like-
Kronk may hate him, but he wants him to live because he has paid protection money.
It's true.
As scummy as
He's-
Kronk is,
he's got an
if you
investment.
pay him to do
He's got
something,
a
he will do it.
monetary investment in keeping Torvik alive now.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kronk has no moral compass. Like, if you pay him to like literally like steal children's like candy, he will. As long as he gets paid, that's all that matters to him.
So I don't know any of you
I'm
well
just
enough.
waiting for Strom to realize that he can probably pay Max more
Yeah.
gold than I have.
Nathan's realised that a while ago.
Start a bidding war.
Yeah, Nathan's
I
realised that a
think
while
you've
ago.
looted the most money though, Sam, so it might be a bit difficult.
Pardon?
Callback has the most money.
Yeah, callback will be on Strom's
Uh-oh.
side. But
Oh no.
How much
but
money
Call-
does Callback have?
Callback has. I've got it.
Actually, to be
He
honest,
doesn't
I think
understand the concept
Nanami
of
has
money
the
either,
most
which is
money
even
because she got sent 50 gold by her family.
Yeah, well, that
Oh,
means
yeah,
she's
true.
just below me then.
Yeah.
Well,
he's got
that's-
a lot of gold.
That's
Yeah,
on top
he's
of how
hoarded a
much
lot.
gold she may have already had, so she
Didn't have
may be
that
on
much.
par with you.
I have
Yeah.
a little bit less gold.
I mean,
now.
no
Here's
matter
the
how
thing,
much.
though.
Why
No
do
matter-
you have so much gold, Adam?
I sold my armor, but Callback
Ah.
has no idea what money is.
Yeah, that's the
No,
other
Not
issue.
a
That's
fucking
best
clue.
part.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I
to
have
be
They're
honest,
none.
shiny,
it
so he likes
I
it.
doesn't
have
matter
none.
how
I
much.
have none.
It
Has
doesn't
you-
matter how much gold I've got because there is no way it's going to be enough to outbid the rest of the
The
party,
rest
or
of
the
the
majority of the party.
No, it's a really simple way of doing this. Is we say, if you kill Torvik, you get to keep his money.
To be
Yeah,
honest,
what
I
I
think
pay you.
was going to say
Dangerous
is
word
an
for
easy
to say
way
to
for me
Kronk.
to make- An easy way for me to make money was to just kill Torvik and then you guys pay me.
Yeah, honestly, Strom would pay you.
Pyria needs a innocent
Problem is,
fundraiser
though,
to actually
Kronk
copy
is
this
still
spell.
on his payroll, so if you
I
kill
need
Torvik,
Torvik
then you
alive,
have to deal with
because I don't
Kronk,
know
which is
any-
scary right now
I
because
need-
level 5 cleric is pretty good.
I got 2 attacks now. Yay.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a level
to
1
be honest,
fighter.
Yeah.
to be honest, you may have a hard time catching me now.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I
but the
can
problem
teleport.
is you're not going to be able to see me coming.
I can teleport Sam sometimes, maybe. We don't know.
I rolled a 5 on that roll. I rolled
Yeah,
15.
I mean, I can now teleport semi-consistently. Like,
I can teleport not consistently in the slightest.
Don't worry. Kronk is still very well geared towards stopping any shenanigans that Torvik does. Clerics have some of the best CC spells in the game against
Think
casters.
about it. I don't think you can actually. I don't know what spell you've got, but if it's like Misty Step, that's like 30 feet. Or if it's anything that's 30 feet, Strom will still be able to catch up.
Especially if you bloody wild surges to the teleport one again. Like Torvik
Yeah.
is fucked if Strom gets
I
that
can-
one.
Because I've got 40 feet
I think
movement now.
most of the party is fucked if he gets that one. You
I
just
don't
can't
really
deal with
know
him if
what-
he has teleport and his
My bow
movement.
has 600 range. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh god.
on the other hand, you need to be able to see me though.
Hunter's
like-
mark.
Pardon?
Hunter's
Yeah.
mark.
Also, Sam,
Yeah.
Strom's not like Flint. I have positive perception. I have +4 to it now. I can actually see
Ooh.
things. This is what happens when you don't wear an eye patch.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to jump
Yeah,
off
you-
this
you
game.
run
It's
away.
getting late, so
Alright,
I'll
see
do
you
the
later.
closing off stuff. If anyone wants to watch the ads and all that stuff, feel free to do
Don't
so.
forget to
But
like, comment, and subscribe.
I killed Torvik.
still need to record that at some point. I
Oh,
need a
oh,
hotkey.
oh, also, happy birthday, John.
There you go.
Yes, happy birthday,
Everyone.
John.
Right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. But yeah, it's a really fun session.
Mhm.
See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We will be ending the stream there for today. We will be back, I believe, Monday, or I need to get confirmation. It might be Monday or Tuesday next week with Icewind Dale, and it will be Curse of Strahd on Wednesday. Yeah, if you do miss any of the videos, feel free to check out the YouTube. There's a link below and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. I need to actually get on the go. I'm gonna roll those while I end the stream, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.